Hello everybody, welcome. How are we? Hope we're good. Happy Tuesday, welcome Tuesday. Tuesday's an alright day, innit? There's nothing really happens on a Tuesday, to be honest. People may have updated their Football Manager 26 to the full version today. That might be a thing that some people have done. If you have, well done. Let us know how you're getting on with it. If you haven't, come and chill out and hang out with us. See what it's all about. You can check in on the rebuild, of course, the Sunderland rebuild, which is happening right before our very eyes because of a slight relegation during the beta. And, well, we're going to continue it for a little bit just to see how we get on, because we're kind of getting in towards the January transfer window now. We've got at least 60 million quid to spend, possibly more by the time we sell some players as well. So I think, given the fact we're still only a few points away from the title, and a few points away from the top three, we should be in an alright spot, to be honest. So let's jump back in. We'll do a couple of bits of tweaks because there was the odd dodgy performance yesterday, but let's see what things are and then we'll get into it. But I will say, before we go further, if your mindset, again like yesterday, was very much of, I know what I'm going to do, I'm going to come the stream and I'm just going to whinge about how I don't like FM26, honestly, just save your breath. Like, there's no point whinging at me because I'm not going to do anything about it. So I'm just going to go back and play my game. You're welcome to come and join us. There we go. This is it. Oh, my jumper almost blends in a little bit with the background there. There we go. Look at that. That's a thing. I'm still a bit ill, as you can tell. Still a little bit ill. I've still got this bloody cold kicking about. This has been like, what, nearly, well, it feels like nearly 2 weeks, but it's probably about 10 days now. But I'm starting to get like proper like heavy chesty cough now, and I feel a bit out of breath with stuff. Mrs. J's saying like, have you got COVID? I was like, I don't think so. And even if I have, well, I don't know. I'm just, life has to go. I still have to get on with stuff. I've still got a family to look after, so I'm like, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it's just a cold. But yeah, it's not pleasant. It's not fun. But we will get through. It's all going to be fine. So really bad performance yesterday. 5-1 defeat against Blackburn was crazy because we were doing fine and then we collapsed. Absolutely collapsed. And that's made me really question what happened and how, because it was a madness. It was an absolute madness. There was probably some issue with injuries. We've got a lot of injuries at the minute. Players like Ruben Neves is out injured. We've got Dave Watson. We've got Dan Ballard. We've got, who else is out injured? There's Huggins. He's been out for a little bit. Liam Delap's been out. We've had Mukiele's been out. In fact, he's just about coming fit now. We've had Trey Hume, obviously suspended, clearly. There's been, it's pretty much been everybody, to be honest, has been out at some point. And that's meant we've had to shuffle the pack a little bit, to be honest. Czar in there on the Prime, 16 months. Thank you, Czar. Much appreciated. Very kind. Happy beta removal day. There we go. Yeah, the beta removal team have come in and sorted everything out. So yes, we are full send now on the new game. So we're officially on an FM26 cycle now. So there you go. But we are still going to finish this part of the the Sunderland save. We're at least going to finish this season. Then we'll decide whether we're going to take it offline. We might still go for a couple of years with the with sort of the backup. Go still try and aim towards that 5 seasons possibly. We will see how we get on. But yeah, so that's been a bit of an issue. Luke O'Nine's been kicking off, by the way, and saying that we need to change formation. So I'm a bit annoyed at Luke O'Nine. He wants to leave, and do you know what? I'm going to probably regret doing this, but at 32 years old, and because he's kicking off a bit, I'm sorry, Luke, but I might offer you out, right? Might offer you out. If you're going to be starting to whinge, then you might be able to whinge away somewhere else. Dan Neil as well. Dan Neil wants to go somewhere else. He wants to go, so again, it's a bit of a shame that he might want to go, but we might have to move Dan Neil out also. He's 24. Dan Ballard maybe wants to go as well. He's now decided he wants to leave. So again, fine. We'll shuffle him out the door as well if we have to. So it's all a bit it's a bit frustrating that we are going to have to try and get rid of some players. Enzo Lefebvre still wants to leave. So yeah, we're going to have to really try and make these players work for us now, you know. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? We've got a little bit of rebuilding to do in January, which is going to be fine. I'm looking forward to that. What we've got there, we'll put him in there, and then we'll put Wilson just here, and then Diarra can go there possibly. There you go. No Beta trademark, best update ever. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Nothing else. There's, you know, what more do you want? What more do you want? Got literally everything. Right wingers now. Maybe we put Mundell out on the right, or do we go with Mayenda? Isidor's been out there for a little bit. I mean, we could also put a Dingra out there as well. He's not been too bad. Let's pop a Dingra out there. And that's us kind of getting back to where we think we need to be. I have got a couple of ideas as to players I want to bring in, mine, to be honest. And as interesting as it sounds, I might be looking for a goalkeeper. Right? I might be looking for a goalkeeper. Potentially. And the player that I want is this guy, right? Now I've seen him on I've been doing a rebuild offline. Like it's one of those ones where you don't manage and you just holiday through. But Mamor Ndai as a goalkeeper looks like he might work out quite decent in the future, apparently. Eccentricity is quite high though, 15 to 18, but aerial reach is good, acceleration's good, 6'3", he's balanced, he's got good handling, well, decent handling, good kicking, bit of flair, bit of bravery. I mean, 21 years old from the Senegal, he might be quite fun, maybe. Sorry, excuse me. FM getting hammered online and Steam reviews. Okay, yeah, maybe. I'm not. This is not my area of expertise, Jack. Like people can have whatever views they want about the game. Like it's entirely up to them. Yeah, Sarpsborg is Sweden. It is. Yeah, he could be interested. I think he's going to be a good player to get into. So let's have a quick little nosy about him then. What's he got? 4.5 million. 4.5 million. Let's see if we can get him in there, shall we? But yeah, look, people love a review bombing. Yeah, people are idiots, aren't they? That's the problem. Like people love bad news. That's the thing. Like they love to sort of like get wound up about stuff. So at the end of the day, it's entirely up to them. Who cares? Do you know what I mean? Do you think the new patch will be available tomorrow? Yes, Tim. Yeah, they've said it'll be available tomorrow. Why would it not be? They've literally said it would be. Probably the worst launch of FM. So sad. Were you not around for Champman 4? Muddy Funsters? That was a shocker. That was a big one. You know, so maybe in recent memory it's been a bad one, but overall it's not the worst one. Said on YouTube yesterday, if you enjoy playing Who Gives a Flying Monkey what other people think. Exactly. But believe it or not though, people who don't like it, they want to tell you it. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, do you know what? Not my job. I don't make the game. So telling me you don't like it is irrelevant, really. Like, cool, okay. You don't like it. Good. I don't know what you want me to do about it. Jamroff, the touch version is the worst game ever. The worst game ever? The worst game ever. That's a bold statement, isn't it? The worst game ever. Soccer with Brian. Recency bias is definitely hitting people on reviews. It is. And like I say, I've said it before, I think it's expectation as well. Like people's expectation is higher than maybe it needed to be. But yeah, that's just what it is, isn't it? People love to get angry about stuff. So at the end of the day, the only thing that is going to make any difference, okay, and everybody knows this, and SI know this, is if people refund or people don't buy it. That's the only thing that'll be the difference maker, right? Online reviews, criticism, like none of that really matters, yeah, because you've still bought the game, okay. Not buying it is the thing, yeah. People love negative reviews. They lose those negative review videos. 93,000 views. The positive one has 49,000. Both released on the same day. Oh, 100%, exactly. Like they love it. Like people love a bit of fucking controversy, don't they? That's what they're all about. Joshy lad, I love it. Now, is that you love the game or you love the negativity? Because I can't really tell at the minute from people's viewpoints. We get caught on the break again, aren't we? Right, I don't necessarily think that this 4-4-2 is the best idea. And I know that Luke 09 wanted us to play that, but I'm sorry, Luke 09, you're not in charge, right? You know what I mean? Right. Let's do this. Let's get the move inside, shall we? Francolino wide forward, possibly. Let's go there. Swap him to that. Fair goes there. There, Diarra drops back to that. Right, there you go. That's better. Okay. Let's try. Has that changed things or not though? Anyone know how to check if a club's got a transfer embargo? Yeah, try and buy a player. Fixie, I think it's probably literally, I think that is the easiest way to try it. Try and buy a player. Who are you managing, by the way? We might be able to take a bit of a guess, or possibly have a Google on it. That might help also. The game is getting better and better, says United Leeds. Yeah. I mean, I can't. Oh, Adringa pulls it back. Great stop by the keeper. Like, yeah, it has been getting better for us. Has it changed tonight? I don't know yet. I don't know. People forgetting FM24 took 15 years to get to that level. Don't go putting facts in, Zalness. The game is nowhere near as bad as people are making it out to be. Yeah, that's the thing. It's not as bad as people are making it out to be. It's different, and people don't like change as well. That's also a thing. Yeah. People don't like change. I struggled with it at first. I was like, this is weird. Like, this is genuinely weird. And I didn't like it at first. And I still don't know if I like it now. Like, I understand a bit more of it, and I'm now sort of like, okay, I get what it does now. And I sort of have a bit of more of an idea as to what you're meant to do. He says, as he's currently losing, and I'm up against 3 centre-backs, and I've got 1 striker. Like, so maybe I still don't fully know how it's supposed to work. But, like, it does take a bit of time. I think people are very, very quick to jump on it and say, like, oh, I've refunded it after an hour. Like, some people are almost desperate to be like the ones that are going like, I refunded it the quickest. I hate it most. Franklin off the bar. Adingra. Lovely finish. Great follow-up that, to be honest. That's pretty cool animation. And then also, well, people are desperate to tell you how long they've played the game before. Like, I've played like 9,000 hours. Like, right? Okay, that was 9,000 hours on a different game. Do you know what I mean? You've played 9,000 hours on a different game. That's great. It's gonna mean nothing when it comes to this game. This is a different game completely. Yeah, all that work you've done in the past is irrelevant. And again, people aren't sort of able to understand that, or don't want to understand that, or, you know, which again is fine. I've said before, people have definitely taken it far too seriously and far too personally. How'd you find navigating around the new input? Asked Bogus Gasman. I found it tough at first. I found it tough. I really did. But, I mean, we've been on, what, I say here now about the amount of time, and I'm not wanting to start talking about time and stuff, but like for context, we're in season 2, so I'm on about just shy of about 45 hours, 46 hours or something, and there's still a couple of places I'm not 100% sure where things are. So even then, I'm certainly not an expert. And there are still some places that I would prefer things in a different position. Like again, I'm not gonna lie. There is some stuff I would like in a different position. But and like there's little things that like sometimes I forget to click confirm in the second half tactics screen, and sometimes I click continue and away I go, and I'm like, oh shit, those changes haven't taken effect. But you just end up learning it. Like I genuinely think that with some skins, there might be some of the issues might be resolved because people will find another way of working around stuff. But there's a really good search function in the game. Not everything's there. I'll grant that. Not everything's there, but you can find most things. Search isn't as effective as I was expecting. Yeah, that's what I've just said there. You can't find everything you want, but again, things will improve as we go through. I want to separately say if I was messing around with the in-game editor and some things are bugged with it. I've never used the editor, so I can't comment upon that, to be honest. YouTube comment here. Looking forward to picking the game up soon. Not sure whether to import my Pentagon challenge attempt or starting fresh. I mean, do you know what? Starting with something you've already done isn't a bad way of doing it. But if you want the full experience, go in fresh. Depends how much you loved your Pentagon challenge or how far you've got left to still go. Ethan Owen in on the follow. Leo as well. Appreciate you both. Even Chris, how are we? Gotlandish. Hope they sort the amount of long shots players are doing. Just tell them to stop taking long shots. I think you can do that. Internet expectations for FM26 and what I will expect for FM36. Pretty much. Benna Cage is here as well. Let's see her. A lot of games have 7+ years of development. People don't get it. Of course they don't get it. They think that because it's a yearly release, therefore it takes a year to make a game. And if you're typing over old code, then it can take less time than building a brand new game from scratch. Oh, great block. Good cross in there, by the way. Chris is getting the podcast edited, so if you're Patreoning, if you're part of our Patreon, you'll get that podcast tomorrow. In FM26, 36, I want to be on the pitch. I don't, Dan. I want to be as far away from that as possible. I want to be in the Sky Sports studio. I want to be a pundit in FM36. I want nothing to do with the management at all. Yeah, I want to be bus driver manager. That's what I want to be. You know, in Football Manager 36, I want to be able to do my own coach's voice. Pundit manager. That's the one. That's the one. Give that to me, thank you. I'll happily do that. Right, what's this? Tim on YouTube. I love the version. Going to make the dark months fly by. Less than 40 quid for a great title. Constantly improved over the couple months. What's there not to like? Loving the streams as well. I mean, look at that. The compliments just keep coming. How's the stream gone so far? You know what, Chris? It's gone fine. It's gone all right. Everyone's been nice so far. We've not had numpties in just yet. But don't worry, they'll come. They will come. I am convinced they will come. All right, Liverpool are playing. Yeah, all right. So once the Liverpool game finishes, then the numpties will turn up. All right. How's the transfer side of the game? Are clubs still wanting to pay peanuts for our players and overprice their own? I mean, that's football, though, isn't it, Gasman? Like, this is the bit again. This is maybe where my understanding of stuff comes from. Like, I feel as though that's football. Like, no clubs want to pay more than they have to, and clubs will naturally want to get as much money from you as possible. Does that not make sense to anybody else? Or am I just seeing that wrong? Porks is here. Oh my god. Look at this. Hope I'm not one of the numpties. Pokes, you could never be a numpty. Never. Missed you, mate. Are you back in the world of content creating, Pokes? Have they removed touchline shouts? They have, Debouche. They have. You've just got to shout at your own laptop or your computer now. Demand more. We've got to do that. No grants yet, no. Just download the touch version. Finding it hard to get into. I mean, I've not played the touch version, so I can't possibly comment upon that. Yeah, I can't comment there. So, Unjai, we're going to bring in as an extra goalkeeper. Look at that, minimum release clause, £38 million. I'm going to be confident in this guy. Yeah. Missed you too, mate. Yes, I've missed you. Folks, we've missed you. We really have. Not creating content at the moment, right? But playing FM26 and writing the manual. Oh yes, here we go. Here we go. Meant their expectations are way higher. Again, I don't necessarily know. I don't necessarily know. Thank you for that, Debouche. I think that we're getting reasonable money for our players. We've just been relegated, so we're not going to get the full money, but we did still get some pretty decent cash for players that we were selling in the summer. Yeah. Cyclist, maybe moving my main save too early. Jared Bowen negotiates demands to be sold for 95 million. JB, you've dealt with this dreadfully. I'm telling the press, some things don't change. I mean, again though, footballers are just dicks, aren't they? That's the thing. And also remember as well, football transfer fees are stupid in real world anyway. There's no such thing as value. Like, do you know what I mean? You're not getting value out of anybody. So don't try and compare it to the obvious things about, oh well, he's worth, they want 140 million for him. Yeah, that's because what that means is they don't want to sell that player, or he wants 70 grand a week wages. Well, he doesn't want to come. Like, we've got Ruben Neves on 40 grand. Everyone else I speak to, he needs like 200 grand. So he obviously doesn't want to go to you. Don't know how he's come to us buying for that money. That is crazy cash. But did I ever play LMA manager? Only for a little bit. Like, not really. I understand that you could build a stadium, and I like that side of it, but I didn't really enjoy the game, I must admit. I thought it was. I tell you what, I thought it was a bit console-y. There you go. I'll say. I got Neymar and touch for Sunderland, £2.7 million, 50 grand a week. Gone. What about that? Can't play in March though. I was hoping FFP would have been implemented like the current system. Guess that will take a lot to do. Again, I don't know. Leeds, like, surely financial fair play is in somewhere, but it is. Like, it is in. But what you mean is PSR, don't you? So PSR would be something different to calculate. And for that, I don't know. I don't know whether that's in the game or not. So let's look at players who are interested. I mean, Cucurella was almost interested there. That would have been decent. Lodi. I mean, to be fair, left backs we don't really need. We've got left backs coming in. Centre mids maybe we could still do with another centre mid. Who are we looking at? We've got a left back coming in, so very, very happy with the left back. I suppose we're happy with our right back. Do we need a new centre half? Possibly. Anyone know if I need to reapply the speed update patch after today's full release? I would imagine so. I've not used any of the patches, so I wouldn't be able to tell you, Luke, but I would presume so. And I know presumption is never a good thing, but that would be my thoughts. Justin Devaney, box to box, apparently. Who have we scouted? So all these guys, apparently. Isaac Johansson, Icelandic. Tony, go to the youth setup, youth performance, go to training, you'll eventually find under 18 training. Why would I want under 18 training, Lewis? I'm manager of the first team. To be honest, I don't really even bother with the first team training. So I'm certainly not fussed about where the youth team training is. Wu-Tang Kang, yes. Love that. In for 2 months on the Prime. Thank you very much, Fred. Appreciate the sub there. Very kind. Plays shite as another thing in 6 games, 17th in the league, lost to Burnley. Who's this for? Burnley, West Ham. Oh, for Neymar. Teto, Charlie Crew, Jack Fletcher from Man United. I think we need someone who's going to sort of play alongside Ruben Neves, to be honest. One thing I do with training is ensure match tactics and match reviewers in before or after each game. I mean, I've not even done that. That could explain part of why I'm in the situation I'm in. But when we go into our new save, then maybe I'll have a look at it. Maybe. I mean, there's no guarantees, but then again, Grant's logging in as we speak. I mean, Grant can log in. He can log in. And I'll go to town on him like I did last time. And then we can have other people being like, oh, you were mean to Grant. No, I wasn't. He was a fanny. Ebenezer Ascaniamiro. I think we've seen him before, actually. We've got Talby on the right, so we don't really need another right sider, do we? Or do we need a left sider? We might need a left sider if we're going to get rid of Lefay. No, he's not. He's not Zeep. No. I would say, quite a bad one, actually. Quite a bad one of those. Damaged, some would say. Lum Shuana from Burnley. 16 for acceleration, 14 for dribbling. Would be an excellent signing, apparently. Let's pop him on the shortlist. Undecided about him at the minute. Touched, I would say. I'd say damaged. Like a punched lasagna. That's what I'd say. Like emptying a Hoover bag. Be like banging on the top of a bin. You know those sort of the big ones you get outside of a Wetherspoons. One of them. I've got away with words, haven't I? I'm a poet. I believe. I paid pictures with vocabulary. This is why they say a picture's worth 1,000 words, because then you can just draw it instead. And then everyone goes, oh my god, what on earth is that? And it's only Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. We're getting Friday night energy on a Tuesday. Dor Turgman. I mean, what about... Right, hear me out on this one, chat. What about Jerky? Would Xerxes be any good in the Championship? Dribbling's good. Passing's good. Technique's good. Teamwork's very, very good. Would I have to play a 4-2-3-1 to get the best out of him? So if he wants to play as a false 9, would he have to sit just behind with like a target man possibly? One thing could you comment upon? I've logged it as a bug. Comparisons. The data is wrong. Comparing two players, the polygon is reflecting wrong data for the players, or am I being thick? I don't know. Let's have a look. So, Jerky, compare him to... Let's pick another striker, should we? Let's just pick Francolino, for example. Okay, so what have we got here? Because this is obviously comparing attributes. Yeah? So if we go to statistics... What statistics are wrong? So are these wrong for Francolino then? So he should have a 0.43 goals per 90, 1.46 key passes per 90. So I then have a look at this and double check if that's correct. Is that what you're trying to say? 15 games without scoring a goal. Welcome to the club. Oh, that's 15 games without scoring a goal for you. Xerxes would be good in the championship. There's only one way to find out. There is. And he's big as well. He's tall. See, good balance, skillful on the ball. I just think he could be an option, couldn't he? And maybe if we could get him in on a loan as well. Like, would he be up for a loan? Transfer listed. What about Wolves? So Wolves are in for him. And Wolves are in our league as well, so that could be an interesting one, maybe. What's he best as? A target man. They're saying false 9. Well, his description is saying false 9. Unpredictable striker. I mean, do we need unpredictable in there? That's the thing, isn't it? Plus it keeps the tradition of Sunderland signing ex-Man U players. There is that as well. Particularly ones that aren't very good as well. That's definitely a Sunderland thing. Or do we try and sign... We try and sign British, maybe. Go and get someone like Cameron Archer, who's a bit more traditional. Lewis Montanoyu, not quite quick enough, I don't think. Loan if it works out, sign him permanently. Yeah. I mean, we've got Jaden Dan's in, and we you know, probably shouldn't have, to be honest, because he's not really done a great deal, has he? Zhui, I suppose, would be another player we could get in just for lols, but we need to start getting players in for actual who can actually play rather than just getting them in for lols. Really, that's partly my problem. Again, Patrick Bamford. I mean, this is the problem. Like, you know, I've signed a couple of Bamfords, really. What about Tommy Conway, another Scottish player? Because nothing goes wrong if you have like 3 Scottish players in a team, right? That tends to mean that things are going to go well. Bamford and Xerxes, what a strike force that would be. Wages could be high for Xerxes. They could be. Paris Brunner, Dor Terjman, the new Colin York, Bamford and Xerxes. It sounds like a 1970s cop show. And it's what I'm here for. Like, I'd be ready for that. Let's have another little think. We'll play another couple of games and see what things look like. See who we're gonna have to sell, because we will have to sell a couple of players as well. Detective Xerxes has a nice ring to it. It does, doesn't it? He's Detective Xerxes. Hey, Xerxes here. So Paddy Roberts wants a new contract. Pato wants to leave. Luke O'Neill wants to leave. Lefay wants to leave. Diarra wants to start. Harrison Jones wants a new contract. Right, I have a new contract. Still, music's quite loud in my ear, actually. Don't forget the transfer room. That's a point, actually. We haven't really done the transfer room, have we? Bamford, the racist veteran cop. Paired with the immigrant Xerxes is a hilarious odd couple scenario. I mean, he's all right. He's all right because he's one of us. Like, he's a copper. I love that. Did you see? Oh, just while we're on about racists, right? Did you? Has anyone seen it? It's LBC, isn't it? James O'Brien. He has a great time on the radio, and someone has, I think it's Kent Council, I think, have started to complain that they can't put their Christmas lights up because of all the flags that are flying at half-mast. So what the council now have to do is the council now have to take the flags down in order to put the Christmas tree lights up. So there's a beautiful irony there that, of course, people who are so patriotic and love Christmas now have to have their flags taken down in order for Christmas lights to go up. I thought it was lovely. Understand, and of course, naturally, he does really sympathise with the effort. Those foreigners taking our Christmas away. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that British lad, Jesus, Bethlehem, that's just outside of Coventry. Right, Juan Matt is a little bit unhappy about the fact that Delaney's not playing. Not Delaney. Delap's not playing. It's Francolino that went out wide, wasn't it? Patriotic sod off. Santa's coming. They've got to come down. It's the only way. It's the only way, innit? Where are we? Playing Coventry, so Helen needs a rest at centre back. Let's put big Dan Ballard in. Oh, Dan Ballard's injured. Oh, can't put Ballard in. Right, let's put Alderete in there then. Is he right back or is he right footed? Left footed. Two left footed centre backs. I mean, Ponk's unhappy. We don't need. Do we need Ponk in at this point? Actually, we could put Mukiele there. We could put Trey Hume at right back. Right, that works. And then, do we bring Riggy out possibly? Neves just about ready to go again. Delap just about ready to go. Put Jonas Wind up top. Let's do that. Jonas Wind up top, and then we can have Neves on the bench for Luke O'Nien. Let's put Dan Neal in place of Riggy. Is Watson still not fit? Is he? No, Watson's still not fit. Vickers can go on the bench actually. In place of who? Tell you what, in place of Isidore for now. And maybe put... Let's go with that. Let's see how that looks. Plus we've got that Georgian defender coming in as well, who's going to be left back. So that could also really, really help us. Because he's meant to be very, very good in the game. Okay, so Sunderland versus Coventry. Sorry, excuse me. Right, here we go then. Oh, Francolino straight in. Oh, here he goes. Go on, Frank. Charge down. Georgian lad's class. I signed at the end of the season 1. He arrived in January. He's been our best player since. Ooh, okay. 7.8 average for the whole of January. Interesting. The thing is, though, Peyton Miller's not been bad, but if this guy's going to be even better, then that's better again, isn't it? Adingra. There's Dan Neil. Francolino drops the shoulder, goes down. No penalty. Diarra. Francolino. Oh, goes past him. Pulls it back. Dan Neil again with a shot. Diarra. Miller. Forever known as that Georgian lad. He's going to be purely for the fact that I'm going to get his name wrong. So, until I can see it written down and I can take a run up at it, he's going to have to be the Georgian lad for now. The fair with the ball in. For Dan Neil. I thought he was going to hit that. Toure. Dan Neil. Toure. Diarra. Francolino nods it down. Why is Jonas Wind not challenging for that? Enzo Lefebvre. Oof. It's been all Sunderland so far, hasn't it? Daddio decided to start my journey, man. I've been offered the job at Iron Brew Rangers in Hong Kong. I couldn't say no. Love that. Love that. Love that so much. You have to go. You've got to go there. Oh, we've given the ball away. They're going to score from this, aren't they? Hadji Wright on the counter-attack. Oh, he's gone through. He's gone through. Oof. Best team name ever. I think I agree, Phil. Have they sold... Is it... Who's the Japanese guy? Was it Tanaka, I think they had last year? Have they sold him? He was good as well. Ball's played up, cleared away by Toure. Jonas Wind, Adingra. Adingra goes through. Oh! There we go. That's what we wanted. Better football from Sunderland. Toure winning the ball high up. Jonas Wind comes and collects it. Adingra drives on into the gap. Bottom corner. There we go, 1-0. Where does this move us in the league? It takes us to 4th, so not too bad. Obviously, it's only at the moment as well, man. Things, of course, subject to change. Other results, our results. Grimes, for example, corner comes in, nodded away by Mukiele. Regroup, lads. Oh, see what I mean? We can't regroup quick enough, can we? Who is it that's not marking up? He's left completely unmarked. Miller, Neil, neither of them are getting there. Miller finally thinks maybe it's him. Yeah. No one marking him. Not good enough. Dan Neil's on a 6-2 as well. He's not having a good game. So I think maybe we bring Ruben Neves in to sharpen things up. We were flying, by the way, but then Coventry's have obviously come back into it in the at the end of the half. So let's put Neves in there. Let's do that. Let's put Neves there. Liam Delap on the wing. I mean, ooh. We need to do something. Alright, let's have a think. We'll keep it as a 4-3-3 for now, but we might shift it up and go 4-4-2. Or 4-2-4 possibly. As Lefebvre's having one of his games. Diarra's starting to tire. So we might sacrifice Diarra and put Delap on up top. Oof. Corner came in, and fair play, mind. There was definitely one of our defenders' feet were flying up in the air there. I wouldn't have fancied going for that header personally. Jonas Wind gives the ball away. Right, Francolino's tiring. He is on a 6-7, but he is tiring. 7-4 now. So I appeared very happy. Appeared positively chuffed. With Dingra. I'll tell you what. Let's move a Dingra out. For now. Put Delap in. Okay. Stick him as a channel forward for now. Out of possession. We want Delap here. Diarra there. Even Chris, how are you, buddy? Do you have a command for your current tactic? What do you mean, like, as in to share? I don't think so. No, not yet. Not yet. I don't think anyone wants this tactic just yet, surely. Even Lama, how are we? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Suggestion for FM Con. Reddit take on the Steam reviewers in a steel cage match. Honestly, it's just... It's wild, isn't it? It's absolutely wild. It's like... I have no words. I have no words for it. Like, I hate using the word idiots, but it just... It is tough, innit? It is tough. I've not looked at Reddit, and probably isn't fun. I don't think Reddit's ever fun. Really, that's the problem. And yeah, and I think at this time of, you know, this part of the game cycle, or just life in general, I think that maybe it's not a good idea. I think most people should avoid Reddit just in case. Oh, it's corner again. This is going to be another goal from the set piece, isn't it? Oof, just over the top. I think we're struggling a little bit against Coventry here. They've come and they've done a job on us. I've tried to explain there's only so much stupidity you can take. There really is, and that's the problem. Like, when you try and work out how much stupidity people are allowed to do, then it's tough, innit? It's a tough thing to do. Let's try that. Can we make another change? I think we possibly can, can't we? One more change to make. Who are we thinking? Mayenda, possibly? Mayenda for Francolino. Another channel forward. Don't need another channel forward, really, do we? Delap's a channel forward. He's playing as a target. Even have Wind as the target, actually. Or DLF, there we go. Right. Come on then, last roll of the dice. What can we do? 15 minutes to go. Toure, Miller. Great ball down the line, Mayenda. Oh, almost the perfect substitution. Keep with the save. Riggy with the corner. Floats it in. Nods away. Every time I jump in on here, it's Reddit slander. Oh, honestly, Baron, it's because it's the absolute pits. It's like Twitter. It's like Twitter, but more nerdy. It's Twitter with gatekeepers, I think. I don't think I got the same FM24 as other people. What do you reckon, Daddy? Or what, as in, like, you got something that was decent, or presumably that would be the answer, because I think everyone sort of thinks they've got the worst game ever, haven't they? I said this about FM23. I was like, I've got a different game. Miller goes down the line, cuts inside again. Oh, he's gone over the top. Oof. That's a good bit of play, that. We've got an injury as well. Who's coming off? Who's out? And this is where I've got to try and get my eyes working again. Right. Where do we see the big injury sign? On the screen here, right? Let's just go for cancel. Who got injured? Delap. Great. Oh, in fact, he's just come off. Right, fine. Playing the last few minutes with 10 men. Look at that. That's what's happened there. Hadji right. Two minutes to go. How's he out jumped a 6'8" centre back? Come on, Toure, you've got to do better there. Got to. That's a poor goal to concede. He's on a pogo stick. I think he must be. That's a bad result, considering we were so good in the first half. We've really let ourselves down there. Not ideal. We've dropped down to 8th now. Oof, it's getting tight at the top, man, isn't it? Yeah. Daddy, I think everyone thinks FM24 is a masterpiece game all of a sudden. I must have got a different copy of it. Well, look, and again, this is part of it as well, isn't it? Like, you know, there's that, who mentioned it before, recency bias. You know, there is this recency bias that, you know, that everyone thinks that FM24 was an incredible game. And it was a good game. It was absolutely a good game. But 24 had its problems, you know. We know that 24 was predictable. We know exactly what we were doing with it. We modded it to make it work for us. We had our own skins and stuff like that, so that it looked and felt like how we wanted it to feel. Plus, you had 2 years to play it as well. So, if you didn't understand 24, then what on earth were you doing with yourself? Like, you'd literally had 2 years to learn it. Liam in on the follow. Appreciate that, Liam. How are you? So, yeah, there's a little bit of that. I think, don't get me wrong, I still think 24 was class. I do think it was class, but I don't think it's the greatest game of all time that some people are not suggesting it is, but they're sort of, you can only really compare to what's just gone before. So that sort of makes sense, but I don't know. I think people wanted this to be better than it is, you know. Coventry set pieces look like Arsenal set pieces, very, very dangerous. And do you know what? That's good. That's good if you've got that kind of thing happening. Buendia actually would be interesting. 29 years old, doesn't quite fit the Sunderland model, but I guess if we get rid of Lafay, then he could be an option. Maybe. We'll see. Tails. Andy Diouf. What a name. Andy Diouf. Didn't work for me. I got fired a lot. Yeah, I get fired a lot as well, so it's one of those, isn't it? So I don't really see much of a difference, to be honest. The online rhetoric makes me laugh. The online rhetoric is wild, to be honest. I'm enjoying reading the Steam reviews, though. I'm staying away from it, Baron. Like, I genuinely, for my own sanity, I'm keeping away from all of it, because it's just gonna I don't know if it's going to upset me or wind me up, but I just don't need any of it, really. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've obviously got a podcast, you know, that I talk and give my opinions about, you know, and that's fine. But I don't need to be trawling the internet to find other people's views and sort of like bait opinion and get people riled up, and like, I don't see how that would serve anybody, and I don't see how that would make anything better if I was to do that. So I don't think I'll bother. Do you know what I mean? I think I'll keep my views on that to myself. Not that I'm like, you know, not in a way of sort of going, well, I'm not going to give my views, because of course I do, but I just don't see the need for me to be like, oh, I think this and blah 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 blah. Like, what good's that going to do? Genuinely. Even FM Tommy, how are you, buddy? Hope you're well. I'm all right. I'm good, thank you. I've got a bit of cold on, but I'm okay. You know, a few sniffles, nothing major. Only Cynic, FM26 has taken a lot of people out of their comfort zone. It's made them angry. Yeah, it has. And when you put it like that, isn't it silly? Isn't it silly that people have got angry because they're out of their own comfort zone? Like, it's a bit daft, isn't it? But yeah, here we are. So, is what it is, isn't it? I can't help it. It's the internet rubbernecking. Honestly, the internet. The goddamn internet. Ruins everything. Certainly, I've got no idea what I'm doing. I'll stay away from 26 as Triple P. Z went in hard at the start of his stream. Literally couldn't listen to more, so left. Again, I'm not going to go, like, look, everyone to their own. Like, you know, you've got people have got certain platforms to service. I've got my platform to service. I think that my audience predominantly are a bit more laid back. Don't get me wrong. We have some people who would like me to be a bit more riled up. Of course we do. We have some people who think that I'm probably a bit too angry as well and would like me to calm down a little bit. I think ultimately, when we look at things like the podcast, some people think that we don't say anything, and that they say we're paid off by SI, and some people think we're fine. And I think if you've got both sets of audience saying you're more towards the other side, then I think you're probably doing a good job of explaining where you are, and I think you're probably in the middle, like, and that's a good thing, because if you're pissing both sides off, then it's working, isn't it? Because like you've clearly got a centrist view. That's how I understand it to be, anyway. I could be wrong. Again, I've heard this word logic and reason. I'm trying to adapt it into scenarios. A Dingra, good ball down the line. There's Lefay. He's away. He's got no one in the middle for him. He's got a Dingra. Oh, it's deflected in. That'll do. A little bit of good fortune. Finally. But it is a little bit like a car crash, isn't it? Sometimes it's just like, should we go and read the comments? And it's like, no. Actually, no, I'm not going to. I've had a couple, and then I'm like, nah, no more, thank you. I'm going to turn my phone off now. Part of me can understand the level of outrage. The user base isn't like any other. But it is, though. Like, this is the problem. I think that the FM user base try to paint themselves as the only obsessives, but they're not. Like, Pokemon, World of Warcraft, like, EA, FC, Dinger again, AFC, WWE, every set of obsessive fans are obsessive about their own game. Like, so I think for the Football Manager crowd to say, like, the Madden crowd, like, you know, the FM crowd are no different to anybody else. You know, they maybe get outside a little less, but I don't think they're any different to anybody else. Yeah. They use the game as a mental crutch. And again, like that's escapism for everything. Like, all video games are escapism from the real world, particularly something like World of Warcraft, for example, or Call of Duty, or whatever. Multiplayer, like real world things, or is it like Elite or Eve or whatever. What's the other? There's loads of other ones where you can sort of get into the big worlds. They're 100% escapism. So I don't think that's any different. Yeah. And again, I think that everyone would lean on different games throughout different parts of their life, and I don't think it's 100% down to Football Manager. I think that, if you ask in any of those other communities, I'm sure that those games have also been the same. Evening, Mad Scientist, how are we? Welcome. Everything is trash these days. Yeah, it's easy to say. Easier to say things are trash. Not so easy to offer a different opinion on how to make things better. Yeah. For all the talk online about 26, it looks like they got the match engine right. It feels like it, GMs. Yeah. Some of the match engine feels pretty good. We had a bit of a stinker in the early start of the beta, where our left backs were all over the place and we were being exploited left, right and centre. But it's playing a little bit better now. Oh, look at that. There's a bit of pressure there. Forced them into an error. Lefay cuts back inside. Adingra. Oof. I mean, Adingra's nearly scored a hat-trick, but we've got... I do like the animations here for the goal line technology. That's good. That's almost an absolute howler. Almost. Problem for me is no one is bashing the game is able to offer anything constructive apart from it's shit. We've said that in the podcast, Tommy, and I've said that on stream a lot. Don't just tell me it's shit. Tell me what part is shit. And just try and articulate what it is. And it's just that's the thing. In fact, you know what? And Cy Maggio's done a great video about about it today, about trying to looking into the psychology of why people think the way they think, and it's really, really well put together. And he's right. Try and challenge your own thoughts. Why is it you think this way? But people don't want to have to then justify their thinking and show they're working out. They just want to be like, that shit, move on. Fire Miles. Because that's the easy soundbite. That doesn't need any constructive opinion. You can just say it with emotive, so it's an emotive response. Lefay, Jonas Wind, Neves, Mukiele, Francolinho, Wind, Lefay. Oh, glorious football from Sunderland. TJ ball in full flow. We'll still lose 4-3. TJ balls fly in. We'll still lose 4-3. I did raise an eyebrow for no hotfix on release day, hoping we see one tomorrow. It says there's one tomorrow, Lulu Booster, so I have no reason to doubt that there will not be one tomorrow. Very interesting to see what the update does, says Mad Scientist. Yeah, again, I'm with yourselves. Personally, I would have had it today as well. That would have made sense, but as most of you know, I'm not in charge of the game's development, so I really didn't have anything to do with when it comes out. So tomorrow's release is on the beta branch and it's opt-in. They will likely go to everyone on Friday. So Will still can't lose. He got sacked. What? Don't understand. He did get sacked, yeah. My reasoning was I was told to think this way, yeah, pretty much. Van Plank, the internet crowd are vicious and create a hive mind where people voice the opinions of those who are the loudest and most aggressive for fear of being singled out for having their own opinion. Yeah, bullies. Maybe not quite as harshly as the word suggests, but it's been a long day and words can be hard. Agreed? No, I think you're right, Van Plank. And the thing is, the internet knows this as well, is it puts stuff in your face. The algorithm feeds you. You don't necessarily have to even go looking for it. It just appears in front of you, and therefore that helps shape your thoughts and your opinions as well. Because if you're being constantly fed the same thing, then subconsciously you start to go, well, this must be shit. Loads of people are saying it's shit. Whereas if you're saying that things are good and you're looking for things that are good, then guess what? You're going to see more content and more posts that say that things are good, and you're going to be like, yeah, like lots of people seem to be enjoying it. Oh, great ball down the line. Jonas Wind. Oh, off the inside of the bar. Lefebvre blocked. Like, again, like we're quite fortunate. Stew Dog, welcome in. Welcome in. 60 million indeed. At least 60 million. We've got some players to sell as well. Ash Goodyear, appreciate the follow. Like, we're quite fortunate here with our community that we've built, with our viewers. You know, we've grown a lot over the course of you know, even the last couple of weeks with the beta. Our community has expanded a lot. We're getting, you know, much bigger numbers viewers wise, but thankfully we've not attracted a lot of people who are here just to kick off and argue, you know, which is fantastic. Really great for me that we've acquired and attracted the kind of viewers that we want. You know, so that's awesome for me. How we've done that, I don't know. But if you are nice people and you do want to have an interesting conversation about Football Manager, then we do have the Discord here, which you can come and chat about. I'm not saying that, you know, opposing views don't count and you're not allowed them. Of course you are, but please articulate your thinking. You know, that would be nice. You know, if you do have an opinion, then please, you know, explain how you came to that viewpoint. Just helps everyone a little bit. Podcast done. There you go. If you're on Patreon, podcast will drop tomorrow morning. Even Ash, quick question. Do you know where to select multiple players to rest them? No, I don't. And I think that has been mentioned, actually. That's something I think has been highlighted. You have to do individual players and it's soul destroy. And the soul destroy bit I think is maybe overreaching a little bit, but yes, I get what you mean. How's the transfer window gone? We've not hit that yet, Kev. Still got loads of time for the transfers to kick in, so don't you worry. Plenty of money to spend. We will be bringing players in. I mean, 3-2. We were 3-0 up. Does the shift and click still work? Does it? Because I heard that was part of the thing that people weren't sure was working. Oh, Riggy off the crossbar. Oh, Dingle goes down. It's cleared. Miller, Toure. I know that's worked in previous games. I wasn't sure. I think in the early version of the beta it didn't work. So if that now works, that's cool. There we go. That used to be the old way of doing it. Okay, back up to 6. 36 points. Another win will take us up to 4th at the very least. And then we've got a little bit of a push to get towards the top 3. There's a little bit of daylight starting to creep in there between Norwich and Coventry and Sheffield United. So what's that? 7 points. Yeah. Players' preferred positions. Where is it? Favourite personnel, favourite clubs. Well, it's here, isn't it? Is this the bit you mean? Or did you want it here where it says like what they used to be good at? Because it's now all about where they can play rather than what they can do, because it's split in and out of possession, I think. Well, there you go. Familiarity, competent, fluid. Is that what you're looking at? Did I get relegated? I did. Excuse me. Did indeed. Johnny Fortune, many features are still there, just need to find them. It's all fresh to embrace it. They are there. You're right, Johnny. They are absolutely there. Brenda's trying to explode the Mac. Oh dear. Right. Patreon will definitely be there tomorrow morning, everyone. We definitely will. Definitely. If you're not part of the Patreon crowd, you can be from as little as £3 a month. You can support the FM Show podcast. Myself, RDF Tactics, Si Maggio, Second Yellow Card. Shows out every single Thursday. Patreons, of course, on Wednesday. Plus, we'll get extra content as well. And the WFM Show as well. If you haven't followed that, go and check the WFM Show out. They've just dropped their second episode yesterday, which is our sibling podcast, looking at women's football and Football Manager. And I mean, if I do say so myself, it's an absolute cracking show. It really is. How is all in on the follow? Appreciate that. Very, very kind. Thank you. Alright, Alfie Devine's doing well this season, is he? He's still pretty cheap. Mano Bueno. Channel midfielder. Interesting. Dan Neal withdraws his transfer request now. Okay. So Dan Neal wants to stay. That's interesting. What's your opinion on the staff attributes no longer being numbers? Okay, so I quite like it, Kev, because I'm of an opinion that I don't think that, there should be any numbers anywhere really, but I understand that that's not going to be the situation. There will be numbers, obviously, but I think that it makes sense to not have them, but again. But then this is because I don't go searching for stuff. I don't go searching using attributes for staff, or even searching for players by attribute number. I'd get rid of numbers completely, Llama. Get rid of them all. All mathematics in life should be gone, and it's purely from the fact that I'm not very good at it. I understand that that the universe works in mathematics, but I mean, if I had my own way, then. Yeah, we'd probably just get rid of numbers. I want to understand numbers, I do, but it don't work with my brain. Andrew Thomas, how are we? I'm all good, thank you. I'm a little bit, I've got a bit of cold kicking in, but apart from that. Right, what's wrong now? What is kicking up about? Some of us no longer feel you're right to manage the team and have lost the dressing room. I mean, this is interesting, Luke. I'm only struggling because my players have let us down. At the end of the day, results are what matters. I couldn't care less if I'm popular or not. My job is to win matches. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to bite back. Let's say some of the players have let us down. Yeah. Because look at these players. Diarra's going to start playing. Yeah. Luke O'Nine's pissed off. Ponk isn't really getting a game. Huggins isn't getting a game. Mundle. It's always Luke O'Nine. It shouldn't be Luke O'Nine. If anything, Luke O'Nine shouldn't be doing this. This is not how Luke O'Nine operates. I'm going to go with... what do I think? Time for a board meeting. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm going to say... I've got more than enough support from everyone. You're delusional. Excellent. Lovely. Great. Right, there we go. There's consequences from this. Oh, Luke O'Nine, how's he turned into a little rat? Come on, Luke O'Nine. Oh, I think that's upset me more than anything, to be honest, because I don't expect that from Luke O'Nine. Sounds like he wants to go and train with the under-18s. He's getting sold is what he's doing. Like, I can't believe it. Do you know what? Genuinely, that feels like a full-on heel turn from Luke O'Nien there. It feels personal. It does feel personal because I don't think he means that. I think he's been put up to it by someone. Yeah, I think someone's put him up to that. Interesting chat on WFM podcast about the attribute masking. I've ever tried it. I only manage with attribute masking on. I don't think you should. Again, I'm of the opinion that well, again, I agree. Like, I think that we should only have attribute masking on, but I understand why people like it turned off. You hate dogs. Luke O'Nien saves them. I know. Like, I love the fact that he went in and just saved a dog from the river. Right, you know what? Even Ponk's kicking off. Like, I mean, we can get him replaced easy. Of course we can, but it's not the point, is it? If he's going to start making issues, I mean, right? Do you know what? Yeah, let's put him in the reserves as well. Right, move to under 21s. That'll show you, Luke. Can't believe it's Luke O'Nien. Of all the people to stab me in the back. Attribute masking is the way to go. I never understood why you can't see former teams' attributes when changing clubs. Yes, that's the thing. Yeah, that information should follow you, because of course you know that information. That I agree with. You should be able to take that with you. Put Yelder in possibly. Okay, let's keep going with the same side that beat Sheffield Wednesday. Play Derby next. Happy launch day, studs up. Happy launch day to you too. Luke O'Nien, honestly. Do you know what I mean? Great. Diarra's already lost focus. It's snowing, everyone. Happy Christmas. Happy FM Christmas. Where are we playing? We're playing Derby. They're in 17th. We're up near the top. Ish. We'll see how we get on. Even Johnny Quid. So, yeah, league-wise, I mean, look, we're currently still sat 7th, but a win could potentially take us as high as 4th. Results depending, obviously. So, things are not as bad as some might have us believe. Although this isn't looking particularly good so far. 0-0. No highlights. Well, oh, actually, we do have a highlight. Ruben Neves' free kick is a highlight. Oof. Nearly. Corner. Francolino. Come on, onto someone's head. Oh! That's what I wanted to see. Toure throwing himself in at the back post. Great head of that. Just remember though, folks, we've already got a couple of players coming in January. So we've got the Georgian lad, trademark. We've got Ndia, the goalkeeper, coming in. So 2 very, very exciting players that we know about in the database are coming in. Francolino's looked all right going out to the wing. Liam Delap's still injured, so that's a concern. Diarra. Miller. Adingra. Good ball through. Enzo Lefebvre. Saved by a keeper. Lefebvre's got to bury that, hasn't he? I say Francolino's doing well. He's on a 6-4 actually at the minute, so he's not doing that good out wide today. Adingra's doing alright, though, 6'9". Love the fact the keeper's got joggers on. Put the pressure on them. Put the pressure on. Oh, that's what we want. That's what we needed. Comical goals. There we go. Keep the pressure on. Watch them playing out from the back. This is why playing out from the back doesn't work. Sometimes just put your foot through the ball. That'll do. Get up there. 1-0. Dodgy D-pad. Third season in with Radcliffe. Sunderland's youth intake. Oh, he's got rid of it now. Okay. I was going to start reading that. Did you see Siddiqui lose his head yesterday and snap that player in half? I did, yeah. And then Mukiele ran half the pitch to get booked as well. I thought, that's alright, fair enough. He's in for it. Oh, hang on, nope, he's gone back. 3 seasons in with Radcliffe. Sunderland's youth intake for 3 seasons is absolutely broken. 4 to 6 players each at 14 to 15 at the same level as a Premier League player. I mean, we have got a good youth system, though. That's the thing. And we have got a couple of really good prospects in the academy right now that are very, very good. In fact, well, one of them went to, well, in the last couple of years, one went to Liverpool. And we've got at least 2 that are first team ready pretty much now. I mean, Riggy's, the proof of that. We brought him in and he looks top class straight away. So I'm not surprised that we've got good players like that in the game. Let's get Francolino off actually for Mundle or for let's bring Mundle on. Maybe Mayenda. Let's put Mundle. Make a change. Well, Diarra's looking a bit exhausted. Lefebvre's not having a great time either. He's 6'3", so we'll bring him off also. Good cross in. Miller clears it up. It is snow, George. It is. Merry Christmas. Johnston cleared away. Mundle doesn't put the pressure on. Langas going to force them back. Oh, keeper's missed it. Ryan Brewster. He's not even any good. Oh, this is why we're buying a goalkeeper. First season they got a 14-year-old goalkeeper with attributes as good as Rare. He's valued at 114 million, 44 million after signing his contract. Well, look, again, we've had Jordan Pickford, Patterson. We've had really good goalkeepers coming through, and Pickford is an incredible goalkeeper. And we have got another goalkeeper coming through who is very good also. So I wonder whether that's him. Actually, if he's 14, maybe not. But we have got another excellent goalkeeper in the youth system coming through. So I'm not, well, it sounds like I'm trying to defend it. What I'm trying to say is, it's not as surprising as you've made it out to sound, because of the fact that, well, actually, we do have a pretty decent setup. If it was like, I don't know, who am I about to upset? If it was someone like, do you know what? I'm going to say someone like Wolves, for example, who've never really shown much in terms of an academy. or development or whatever, then yeah, you can maybe be like, yeah, it doesn't really make any sense. But I think we are, yeah, we're pretty known for Sunderland for having good youth setup. That's great. Is the console version slimmed down or equal PC version this year? It's a different. It's its own game. Console version is its own game. Someone at SI is a Sunderland fan. I can assure you they're not. If there is, there's literally only one of them. Big fan of Chris Rigg at 16, 17. He has incredible football knowledge. He does. He's an incredible player. In fact, as I'm Sunderland now, I've not had an incredible youth intake. I've had a couple of good players, but I've not got elite level players in my first season. Maybe I need to get some. I have one sub left. 2 minutes to go. What's the change? Have we got anything on the up our sleeve that can switch things around? That's cleared away. Here's Mundle. Go on, Mundle. Remains away. Heads up. Someone get in the box for him. You can keep the ball there if you want. A Dingra. Dingra. Corner. That'll do. TJ should do a complaints tier list. The under 21 staff attribute search is gone. Totally unplayable. I'm not doing a tier list of that. You need to complain to Sports Interactive about it. Yeah. Luke's a troublemaker. I want to leave. I want to stay now. Yeah. Crazy and take a Sheffield Wednesday. Where are we in terms of the league then? What's that done to us? Has it moved us anywhere? It's kept us where we are, 7th, 2 behind Middlesbrough still. So yeah, it's not brilliant. The transfer window opens up in a couple of weeks though, so we should be alright. Oh, it's a joke. Oh, okay. Sorry JD. It's one of those ones where I can't really, because there's no intonation, and because of course of how tetchy a lot of people are with the game at the minute. It's difficult to work out what's a joke and what's genuine complaints and criticism. Well, complaints rather than criticism, to be honest. Excuse me. Oh, we found you scoring goals for fun. Can we not mention Middlesbrough tonight? Yeah, I mean we never mention Middlesbrough. I don't know why. What's happened? How many seasons are we in? This is season 2, Liam. You haven't been making the best decisions and we've been struggling. Well, you're the players. You're the ones that are making the best decisions. Right. Do you know what? I'm just going to... I want new players. The players are the ones that are the problem at the minute. So, right, let's get them all gone. Get them all out in January. The lot of yous. Clear out. Go on. Make an example of him. I'm gonna. So that's Mukiele. He's getting gone now as well. Which is a shame. Shame. He's a good lad. We could have done with him. So. Right, where's Mukiele? I mean, Mukiele, he's injured as well. This is the problem. Oh, he's wanted by Saudi, is he? All right, he wants a bit of Saudi money. Right, go on then. Go and get your Saudi cash. Right? I'll cut my nose off to spite my face. Don't you worry about this. Okay? Frankelino's wanted. Enzo's wanted. Jonas Wynn's wanted. And we could literally get rid of them all at this point. Right, okay. Say if you enjoy the game, people do all that, but they'll throw poo at you. Yeah. Yeah, don't say you enjoy the game. People don't like that. They want to be going, oh, this is the worst thing ever. Yeah. I'm not discussing anything more with the players. I'm just not talking to them. Right. Right, my phone's on silent. Sorry. We're not having these conversations now. I know my game is 30 seasons, year only on PS5 mobile, doing unemployed save on your phone. I mean, that's a decent way of doing it, isn't it? Oh, do you know what? Fine, just accept the payoff. Get gone. Right. Even Nevsky, how are you, buddy? I'm all good. I'm all good, thank you. Having a cracking time. My players have now decided to fall out with me. Mamo and Jai is coming in. So we do have ourselves a decent goalkeeper coming through. So I'm excited for that. Sunderland Youth Intake preview. There you go. There you go. Dodgy Dad. That is not another incredible youth intake, is it? I would say that is pretty bad. Yeah. That is pretty bad. Tell the new lads to ignore O'Nine's crack. Yeah, exactly. Ugh. Rafael Pavlich, Vengarada. Just waiting for Mr. J to text going, are you still coughing? Ryan One. Noam Jacquet. Where are we in the league? 7th at the minute, Nevsky. Just outside the playoffs. Which is enough to get the players complaining. I'm not necessarily convinced it's enough for us to be worried about. Marcus Tavernier might not be the worst shout. I don't think it's bad enough for us to be worrying, but it's bad enough for the players to be concerned, apparently. So, and you know what players are like. Yeah, they all start kicking off, and as I say, I'm upset that Luke O'Nine's the one who started it. I can't believe he's the one. I can't believe he's kicking off. Jaden Slorry. That is quick. That is quick. Evening near post. How are you, buddy? Tristan, sorry. Miles away, aren't we? How to change your team for games? You just change your players. Click on the players and put different players in. Oh, they've got a nice little bug there where all the players have just vanished. So that's a new bug I've not seen before. Right, let's mix it up then, shall we? Let's put should we put Riggy in place of Lefay? And then let's put, do we want to put Ballard back in at centre half? He's not fit, is he? Miller still at left back's not. What I need these new signings to come in. So how much longer have we got till the transfer window opens up? A couple of weeks. A couple of weeks to get some new players through the door, and then we should be in a better spot. Better, not great, better. The most frustrating thing for me was the same as FM24 when you had to let a player go because of a minimum fee release clause. players kick off, you're losing a player. There isn't an option that says deactivate the release clause. My hands were tied. There is that. Stop telling me what to do. Dodgy. We don't ask for advice. Not looking for back seating, thank you. Yeah. Where we predicted to finish in the season preview? Oh, I don't know. That was a couple of streams ago. No idea now. Also, I don't really even know what a mid block is. You know, I thought we should have been attacking because I was expecting us to be good in the league, and turns out we're not. So there you go. So once again, we've got one striker versus 3 defenders. Well, 5 probably for Birmingham. So I can imagine this is going to be another long day for our striker. Oh, that's an awful finish. So Jonas Wind is going to be doing a lot of work and not actually getting anything. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine, Dodgy. But like I say, it's one of those ones where it's just like we'll just play as we go, and whatever happens, happens. I'm not desperate to be winning, so we're basically we're all learning the game at once, you know. So. There you go. What's that weird shaky rustly noise? Probably my chest, possibly. I've got a bit of an illness. you might have heard. Betty delighted Liverpool are back. I don't give a fuck to tune in. I couldn't care less. Yeah, I couldn't care less. Just the odd go. We have a couple of grants every now and again. It's just gone. I don't know. I don't know what it is, Finny. I can't hear it in my head, unless it's my cough. I don't know, but I'm not 100% sure. Right. So here's the thing. We've got more of the ball. We are creating more chances. I haven't got more of the ball, we've got less of the ball. Oh, there you go, we've actually saved it. Good stuff. So mean I may complain. Yeah, probably should. Get you cancelled. Badingra. Riggy. He's in. There we go. First goal of the season. Is that all he's done? Is he not? Fair enough, that probably explains a lot as well, doesn't it? He was doing half decent. Well, he was doing reasonable enough in the Premier League. I say he was doing reasonable enough, he must have scored 1 or 2. So I don't think we scored too many more than that. Where have they been? It's not the Club World Cup where they've gone off for a month and no one noticed. Yeah, and Liverpool have basically just they've gone on what's called a tactical retreat, and they've gone and rested all their players for a little while in the league, and just decided, you know, that they're going to complain about things like, you know, playing away from home, and other teams changing their tactics. So, you know, just standard Liverpool stuff, really. Instant reply, tactical genius. Do you know what? I will take that. It's probably not, but I will take it. The game keeps putting me in a cream blazer, even though I want to change it. Do you know what? First world problems, isn't it? First world problems. Oh, don't worry, Judy. You're fine. No one's bothered about Liverpool. It's just that there's only Liverpool fans are bothered about Liverpool. Are we promoted yet? Not yet, Rich. We will be though, don't we? We will be. We're just taking it. We're taking it a bit slower. We've got the January transfer window is going to come up. We're going to buy some good players. Luke O'Nine's been a bit of a prick, by the way, trying to turn everyone against me. Not happy about that. That looks like it's over the line. Oh, it's not. We're fine. We're okay. Yeah, like Luke O'Nine's trying to turn the whole team against me. So he's been a bit of a snake, and so's Mukiele. So Mukiele's going to get shipped off to bloody Saudi Arabia. Luke O'Nine's getting sent to Scotland. But yeah, not happy. It's always the ones you love the most that hurt you the most, isn't it? Jonas wins, not having a great time. (6-4). Can we put my ender on up top to just kind of go for a bit of a run? Let's try that. He's not a target forward, so let's just put him as a channel and just get him running. I praised my team at the end of a 3-0 away win. My captain said to me, I slammed the team. Possibly a bug. Maybe a bug. Possibly. Or possibly just footballers in general. Wilson. Oh, that's a nice run inside. Go on, Wilson. Adingra. Hume. Adingra. Cuts back inside. Penalty, ref. There we go. Now, we did miss our last penalty. Was Adingra in the mutiny? I don't think he has been. Diarra's been part of the mutiny, but look at him not celebrating. Goalkeepers have an interesting strategy of making saves while inside their own goal. They do a little bit, don't they? DJ Tubby, get to decide my first save. I think you got a bit of time, Tubby. Yeah, you got a bit of time. It was Leah Williamson. She's meant to be model citizen. She is a model citizen. She should know better. Is the game still laggy? I don't know. You tell me, Willy Wonka. Does it look laggy? Neves over the free kick. Come on. Top corner. This is what we want. It was laggy occasionally, Studs. It was laggy occasionally. Particularly for streaming. Oh, there we go. No mid-block. But we're 3-1 up. Turned out I just needed to go inside rather than wider. That'll do. Probably running too many nations on a console. I don't know about that. Oh, God. 3-2. I'm not sure about that. We were on a PC. I found out it was laggy when you were hungover. That's reasonable. Different for different people. I've not had this problem. No need to feel to download the mods that are out. Yeah, like, again, not something I've done. Not something I will do either. I don't really think I'm particularly interested in the manager cam or different timekeeping devices and stuff. I'm like, whatever. I've just about got used to it now. So I'm alright with it as it is. Nathaniel says, as a coach myself, I'm really liking the new in-and-out possession tactics options. I can try and implement things that I try to coach in real life. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. I like it as well. I don't fully understand it, and I'm learning it, and I'm happy to learn it. But I like the fact it's there. It gives you something else to focus on. We're up to 5th. There we go. That's better. 2 points behind Fulham. Still only 6 points behind Sheffield United. Quite a decent distance now between Norwich and Coventry. But again, we might bring some good players in January. That might help us get rid of some players who are kicking off. Got to be careful of blindly clicking the positive option in press conferences. Might lead to more questions. I'm not speaking to the press ever again. Right. Right. Oh, do you know what? Right. Right. Fine. Look, do you know what? Isidore wants to go as well. Okay, fine. You're all out the door. All of you. Every single one of you. Gone. Okay. Isidore, you can leave as well. You've not exactly been scoring loads of goals. Right, this is almost going to be a £100 million January, I reckon. Where's our youth intake? Where's our amazing youth intake? Sorry, Ian. Is this yours or ours? The press love me. My assistant manager, we're probably going to struggle for a while, even though we've won 2 on the bounce. Yeah, assistant managers don't do anything. Leave them where they are. Oh, okay, so we've got responses. We've got responses. This is the thing. I've not done this before. Got an idea who we're bringing in. I've got a little bit of an idea. But people in the chat will know I rarely have a fully formed idea. So bear with me 2 seconds. I'm going to go and blow my nose. Just 2 seconds. Not gonna lie, definitely not feeling well. Well, spoiler alert: we're getting Andy Carroll. We could get Andy Carroll in, couldn't we? That would be interesting. This is the first time I've seen the transfer windows, the transfer room screen. Actually, it's interesting, isn't it? Tales, Marcos Fernandez, Mattia Freegan, Umar Diakate. I mean, none of these names mean anything to me, if I'm being completely honest. Where's Ahmad Diallo? We should probably get him back in, shouldn't we? That's what we need to do. TJ's a goldfish brain, but it works when it counts. Yeah, pretty much. I think what you mean is, and we've sort of scooted around a little bit, is TJ's got ADHD, and and sometimes you can see it. You can see it on stream, just like, I don't think he's fully read that. And the answer is probably, yeah, it's probably true. I probably haven't, to be honest. Thumbs up mean these are the ones we want to be going for. Right, got you. Kevin Danois. Or Andy Diouf. And we see it, yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it's, to be fair, everybody sees it, and sometimes it was, what was interesting was when I was like, other people have seen it, the mask has fallen. Oh dear. Never mind. Never mind. I thought I'd hidden it well. Turns out I hadn't. Not at all. What's this, Pavu? I'm on game. What does that mean? I skirt around labelling when I can. Yeah. I think it's easy if you can sort of like, if you can find something that ties a bit to yourself. Sometimes it's not labelling, sometimes it's just like, here's where we are, this is what I am. You're in the game. Oh, cool. Good stuff. Max Morstead. Was he mentioned, was he? Jumping reach, 16, 6'4". Sold. That's good enough for me. Right, we're going to try and beat Wolves to his signature, are we? Off the ball 13, work rate, teamwork's decent enough, determination's good. Finishing's not great, but 6'4" is definitely good. It's definitely tall enough, innit? He'll replace Isidore. 7 million quid. Let's go with a small bid first of all. Looking forward to finishing work tomorrow at 8 PM, getting a good 3 days to sink the first save. The impossible challenge will begin. Well, there's no such thing as an impossible challenge, cyclist. Surely. All challenges must be possible. Oh, takeover rumours. Takeover rumours could be interesting. What's happening here? £8 million for Wilson Isidore. Yeah, go on then. Out you go. Ponk can go. Hearts make a bid for Luke 09. Go on, Luke. Away you go. Yeah, Brian Brobby's at Udinese. Can we bring him back? Can't, can we? I think we're missing Brian Brobby a little bit. What's my thoughts of the new UI? I think it takes a bit of work to get used to, but it's fine. It's fine once you get used to it. It's really fiddly at first. Even the chairman wants out. Yeah, that's true. They're all gone. They all want to go. Xerxes still may be an option as well. Morsted. Let's up that offer a bit. We know it's going to be 7 million quid. What's it gone? Is it just greyed out straight away? I'll negotiate. Right. So why won't it let me do another offer? Right, so you've got to withdraw the offer, have you? And then go back in for it? That feels a little silly. Yeah, that feels silly. Right, remind me to go back in for him again tomorrow. Mac didn't. The Mac didn't break. Good. That's what we need. You can no longer click the release clause. Apparently, I think you could. I'm sure we did it on one of the other players possibly, but maybe I'm wrong. Have I got any specials on YouTube? Yeah, Football Manager Ruin My Life's on YouTube. As for the other stand-up shows, no, I don't think I do actually. I should. I haven't really done stand-up for a while now, to be honest. I probably need to get back into it properly in order to get another one on there. Mukiele off to Lille. Fine. Oh, do you know what? Just pay them away. Accept the payoffs. Luke 09 wants money to leave. The absolute snake. But you know what? Fine. Pay him. Pay him to go. Get him gone. Maybe an updated stand-up at FM Con. Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe. Like, it feels like a tricky one to do. Another version of the show. But FM Con I've been talking about FM Con today actually. So there is maybe some more legs in it. This whole release must have given me a ton of material. Not really. Not really. It's given me many thoughts about stuff. 6.25 million mandatory fee. Let's do that. want to get into stand-up? Any advice? Yeah, the advice, just do it. Just do it. Give it a go. Get yourself down to an open mic night. Do 5 minutes. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Yeah, that seems to be it. Just keep doing it. If you enjoy it, keep doing it. If you don't enjoy it, then give it up quickly. Yeah. Where are Doncaster and I'll save? They're my favourite team. No idea. Comedy courses are good, Dan. That's a good point. Yeah, Ultra Comedy. They're really useful. Callum Palms, appreciate the follow. David Frosted Flake and David Wallace as well. David Wallace, possibly from Dunder Mifflin Corporate. That'd be good, actually. Everyone I talk to thinks I'm funny. Ah, right. Now that's the problem. That's the problem. So if you've already got people telling you you're funny, I would park that for a second. Go and find out if an audience would agree. That's the interesting one. Do you know where you find info on where your team's transfer embargo ends? I don't know, Beeman. I must admit, I haven't had a transfer embargo, so I don't know. Maybe try and the only idea I think would be logical would be maybe try and buy a player and see what happens, because that might tell you. Or Google, I guess, is another good one, isn't it? Yeah. Brad Williams and Kevin Hart are my inspiration. Two short kings. There we go. I would say aim higher, literally. Big tall comics. They're both funny though. Nathaniel, enjoy the podcasts. Keep me entertained on my long journeys across Lincolnshire working in schools. There we go. Appreciate that, Nathaniel. Very kind. Best mate did a comedy course. He's a head teacher in China now. Not sure if that means it went well or it didn't. Who knows? Who knows? I think technically it worked, maybe? I don't know. Morsted and Zertsky sounds like a firm that will try and reclaim your PPI. Again, it's going back to the whole sort of like Bamford and Zertsky sort of cop show. Antelope, appreciate the follow, very, very kind. Funny equals no filter. Sometimes it does. Sometimes. Let's bring Francolino off. Let's put a Dingra out on the right. On the left. Let's see if this is... I mean, Patterson's in goal. That's concerning. Still does gigs in China, but has to send his set off to the government 6 months in advance. I've heard about this, actually. That needs to happen. It's wild, isn't it? Luke O'Nine has turned down the chance to go to Hearts. He just wants to stay and be a bit of a bellend. Unbelievable. Right, do you reckon he'll maybe take 80? He probably won't. Right, 94 grand a week for Zertsky. That sounds a lot, doesn't it? I can't believe Luke O'Nine's kicked off, made a big deal about stuff, and then decided, I'm not actually going. What a prick. Complete team rebuild. It really is, isn't it? O'Nine isn't going to pay him off, pay my redundancy. I'm staying around stinking out the office. I mean, he got a payoff to go as part of the move to Hearts, but he was having none of it. I mean, Dean Venables is apparently the young kid that we want to be bringing through, so I mean, do we just bring him in now? He's 16. He's quick. Forrester interested in him. Charlie Donaldson. I don't know whether we start to bring the kids through. One of my biggest pet peeves of transfers, finally get an unhappy player out and they reject the move. But again, it happens, doesn't it? It happens in real life. You get some players just sit there, dig their heels in and go, I'm not going. What's he called? Jack Rodwell, for example. He was like that. Didn't want to go, so he was just like, nah, not going. Can't make me. And to be fair, he was right. Gavlar's on the follow. Appreciate that. Very kind. Remember, if you're on YouTube, by the way, feel free to drop the a follow on the channel. Drop a like on the stream as well. Wasn't that Winston Bogart at Chelsea? Yeah, he played like 6 games or something, wasn't it? I feel I'm going crazy playing FM this year. I love the game. I played 1,200 hours every game. It's a great game. Some vogs are people picking fault for picking faults. Might just be me. Look. You need. I sort of mentioned it before. The amount of hours you put into every game prior to this literally makes no difference. Like, because this is a different game. So spending 1,200 hours on a previous version is like irrelevant. What counts is how many hours you're going to put into this game, because it is a different beast. Is it better? No, not at the minute. Has it got more potential? Yes. Is it logical? No. But then again, try and think about when you learned Football Manager the first time. Was it logical? No. So, it's different, and I'm sure you can work around it. It's all up to whether or not people are interested in putting the time in or not, you know. Mr. Maggio, how are we, Si? Good to see you. Hope you're well. How's the new patch? Well. Oof. Evening, Murph. Nice to see you. Hope you're good as well. I mean, I don't know if you've heard, Si, but there wasn't a new patch today, was there? All the bit at the bottom, it doesn't say beta anymore now. But yeah, I think it's all still fine. I think. Living the dream. Hope we're good. I'm very good. They've removed report a bug as well. Yeah, that was one of the new features they've taken out. They should have left report a bug. They should have done, James. Yeah, but I think people are obviously aware of how they report bugs now, so they've all got their system down. Yeah, we can still report. Still report. Can't report a bug on console, so they needed to remove it. Oh, they've removed FM console. God, he's going to be unhappy, isn't he? There's Watson down the wing. Oh, he's gone through. Pulls it back. Miller! It's an old goal. This'll do. Plus side, though, still not sacked. Well, Murph, interesting. Still not sacked, but we've got player revolution. The players are revolting. They are kicking off left, right and centre. Luke 09 is a weaseling little shit who, it hurts me to say that he's causing the player revolt. So he's in people's heads like this, like, oh, you know, TJ's not even that good a manager. And then some of the other players are like, he might be a bit shit actually. Good point. So they've come up and they're like, how TJ, are you a bit shit as a manager? And I'm like, oh, come on, where's this come from? And they're like, oh yeah, 09 reckons. So that's what's happening. So now everyone wants to leave and they're all kicking off. So I'm like, right, fine, we'll do a full rebuild of the entire team in January. sackings are going to be implemented in the patch tomorrow. Quite possibly. This will be the first time I get sacked. They'll be like, oh yeah, we forgot about this. Oh, and there's potentially talk of a board takeover as well. But it might just be paper talk at this point. Oh, that's a big, big miss. TJ not sacked in the beta is a bug. Honestly, the lack of respect I get in this place is fully justified. Well, we know it's a bold move, Chris, and what we mean is it's a stupid move. But content, innit? Adingra tackled. Jonas Wind gets in there. Is Job coming to buy the club? I think so. It's one of the most broadly reported bugs. It probably is, you know. I bet there's someone who'll have complained. Oh, Dingra's gone past. Go on. Down that line. Oh, free kick, ref. That's what we like. Just the defender sticking his leg out. Evening, I'm Sam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Adam's in as well. Didn't enjoy the game at first. Loving it now, though. Oh, we've got a penalty. Need to stick with it. You do need to stick with it, Adam. That's right. We're 2 seasons in. For a new stream. Llama says, for a new stream save, TJ, could you do a journeyman starting at Sunderland and then move to whichever club you sell Luco 9 to and never play him? I like the idea of that, Llama. That's good. Oh, Diarra's missed. Hits the post. Why is Diarra taking penalties? The Luco no save. Oh, that's a good ball through. Right, Diarra's going to be unhappy about that. So let's bring him off. And by that I mean replace him. Sounded like right, okay, he's missed a penalty. We're going to wank him off. That's the only way to make him feel better, innit? Always room for spite in FM, I reckon. I agree, Llama. Sometimes you need a bit of hate save, don't you? Lafayette's not really having a great time. So let's swap Adingra and Lafayette around. Let's bring Mayenda on, possibly. Get him out on the right. Bit of pace. It's funny how you can develop a rivalry with a player in a video game and come to hate them. Honestly, it hurts me the fact that I'm angry at Luke 09. Because I love him in real life. He's such a lovable idiot. I love the fact he's back in the Premier League. He's back in the Premier League. I love the fact he's actually in the Premier League. Because it's just a mistake waiting to happen. But can't stay mad at him, can I? But I've got a feeling in this game, I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to be very mad at him. Oh. I mean, that's a good cross in. But still, Kevin Volland is a player you hate. No, one of my favourite screens is this one you on. It's much more immersive. What? That's a great header, isn't it? Patterson's got to do... Well, has Patterson got to do better? Maybe. Defenders definitely got to do better. Francolino on. He's just got the frozen half-time bug. I've never had that at the minute. This is more immersive. This one here, this. I think this is less immersive. This needs a bit more oomph added to it, I think. Do we go 2 up top? Do we try and push for the 3 points? They're Bristol City. They're down in 16th. We're still 7th. Adingra's not being played out of position. He's a left winger. He likes playing on the left wing. Oh, Ballard's good header. Oh. Good block. Ball's out. Mayenda, go on. Down the line. This might end up being... You know, hold on for a draw maybe now. This is the thing. Hume. Mayenda. Go on. Go on, Elijah. Hume. Mayenda. Pulls it back. Adingra. There we go. 2-1. That's what we want. Question from Sirako. Can someone summarise the update that is coming tomorrow? I don't know. I guess there'll be a change list. But what's in it remains to be seen, I think. They're adding international management. They're adding square footballs, I believe. Stadium enhancements and kit designers. Oh, ball's played in. Oh, Francolino's put it back. They're adding the Beta logo back in. They're adding half-time snack options. You hated the in-between highlight screens at FM24, says Sam. Interesting. I'm like, do you know what? I am starting to get a bit more used to this 2D match engineer. Is it really helping me? I don't know. I don't think... Because I think it goes a little bit too quick for it to help me make decisions. But I understand that it's there, because if it's not there, then what do we get instead? Am I starting to miss shouts? Yeah, a little bit. Like, have I now worked out something to do instead? No, I haven't. Michael Coyote's a regular starter at Brentford. Well, he's not going to come to us then, is he? In fact, they say he's a regular starter. He's not. I took up sewing with no shouts. You got to do something, Murph, haven't you? This is the thing. Malo Gusto. Julian Arango. Or Harajo. Jaden Bogle. He's injured, isn't he? 5 weeks. Nathan Patterson would be good, but I can't see Everton wanting to sell him. He's first teamer, so yeah, there's no way he's going to come to us. You made a lovely hat to keep your head warm. You gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah. Prefer the 2D pitch to text. At least you get an idea of the flow of the game. I suppose 33. As I said, maybe this is only part of it's my eyes. I reckon. It feels fast, but maybe I need to. But if I dial it down a little bit, maybe I'm going to miss something, and maybe it's going to slow the game down too much. I don't know. I love how it suggested lineups always leaves 2 empty subs. Does it? I've never noticed that. Right, that's us back up to 5th, joint 4th, 6 points behind 3rd. So, I mean, we're in and around the playoffs, which is where we want it to be. Going up via the playoffs is the best way to do it. We know that. It's where the most narrative is. Dan Neil, what's Dan Neil wanting now? What do you want? Like, look, all I'm going to do is I'm going to say, you can play, right? Why should I trust you? It's up to you. Right. Fine, Dan Neil now wants to leave. Okay, off you go then, Dan Neil. You can leave as well. Isador's gone. Okay. Honestly, needs to be a fuck off button. Yeah, there really does. There really does. Do you know what? Let's sign this player. This player suits the club right now. Where's Killian Dong, right? We've got a bunch of dicks in here. We might as well get another Dong in. Yeah. Oof. Footballers, man. What are they like? Offer a mutual termination. No. They're not getting out of the club that easily. I'm getting some money for them. Yeah. They're not just walking out, you know, willy-nilly and having it their way. Right, where's Max Morstead? Let's get him in. Where's his... Oh, you can't do that now, can you? That, you used to be able to... You could do that in one of the previous patches. I'm sure you could. Right, I'm not even going to quibble. He's got a release clause. You're on your way, Max. Get on the... Yeah, get on the plane. Come on. Bring back Didier and Dong while you're at it as well. Yeah, need to. And sign Rod Fanny. Get them all in. Kevin Danois and Andy Diouf. Now, they are both recommended. Who's better? They have to be shortlisted, don't you, before you can compare them. Who am I looking for again? Kevin Danois. Can I recommend Cherry Juice? Who's he? Is he any good? So there's not much in them in terms of height. Juice better at long throws. Danois a bit more of a leader. Juice's a bit more of a physical presence. Neither of them can hit a barn door. But they will try from distance. Bit more technique. Good work rate for both of them. There's not a lot between them, is there? Danois actually playing, so that could be a bit more of a trick to get him moved. I do like a work rate of 16 though. Fitness, balance, 6'2". Juve could be all right. There could be a player in there, maybe. Look at the recommendations, shall we? What else have we got? Taylor Howard-Bellis. Again, not a bad player to have, I suppose. Brereton Diaz. I mean, Dragushin. Chris, what's this boy like? He's a Tottenham lad, isn't he? He's probably not going to come to us, is he? But right back. He's shite. But he's 6'3" and he's got a top knot. 16 for heading, 17 for strength. Stops back at all times. Right. Shite in real life. Okay. Do you know what? Shite in real life, but might be alright in game. I'll take that. And Buendia. That feels like an interesting option. Abdul Fatawar as well. Kasima Watra. Karaza. I mean, we don't need a left back, so Cucurella's not going to be the option. But the fact that he shows up is interesting. Harry Clark looks fine, I suppose. Really. Flynn Downs. Aggressive midfielder, perfectionist. Ooh, okay. I like the idea of that. Okay, we might be able to get some British players in as well. That'll help us when we go up there up the road, won't it? Not interested in a move. I mean, what the hell's going on there? Damn you, Morstad. Amara Juve from Generation Foot is proper good. There's always players from Generation Foot. That's a paddling. In you come. I love that. Any reference to Grandpa Simpson is welcome in here. Yep, that's a paddling. Diego Light. Again, we I don't think we'll get him. I can't see him coming in. I think he's going to want to go somewhere else, isn't he? The paddling is Jasper. Oh, is it Jasper that does it? Sorry, yes. Can't believe I've made a Simpsons mistake. Sorry, everyone. End stream. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to refund anyone that's offered that's paid out for subs. So really sorry for that. We've literally just hit. We've 50 subs. We've hit that now. So yeah, really sorry. We have to refund all of them because of the because I got my paddling bit wrong. Simpsons mistake. That might as well be a paddling. It is. It's 100% it. James in on the Prime. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. You can't stream again until you watched every single episode. I think that's fair. Right, so Dragushin wants to play at centre half. Sick of the bugways. You score as soon as they score. Yeah, that was a bad one. Caleb Shakespeare. Yeah, give him a bit more experience as well. Okay, so now our assistant manager's going to be leaving. Good. Literally everyone. We're going to have to get an assistant manager during the January transfer window as well. This isn't going to help, is it? Mukiele's gone off to join Lille. Hopefully we'll get some more cash in for that. Luke O'Nine's still dicking about. He doesn't want to leave. No one's coming in for him. Transfer listed. He should already be transfer listed. Right, where's sell via transfer room? Get him gone. That'll show. What's wrong now? Right, what else do you want, Luke? You want your transfer value change now as well, do you? I haven't even got a transfer value on it. It literally just says just get them, take them. Yeah. Zerski's in. Okay, so we've signed Zerski. We've signed Ndia, the goalkeeper. We've signed the Georgian lad at fullback. I think we're about to sign Dragoshin as well. So we're starting to get a little bit of movement happening now. Cesare Casadei. I mean, that sounds like a lovely name, doesn't it? Cesare Casadei. 6'4", Italian. I'm in. 16 for jumping reach as well for midfield. This could be something else. Nothing beats getting a Durex while watching TJ. Casadei's a Chelsea player, is he? Oh, okay. Is he any good? 6'4" in midfield. You had me at 6'4". That's the thing as well, yeah. I think he has a crush on me the amount of time he's in my office. I reckon so as well, Dadu. Yeah, yeah. Luke O'Nine fancies me. Isn't Casadei a boots designer? Maybe. It's Orange Cassidy from AEW. He was a good player. They never used him and sold him. What? That doesn't sound like Chelsea, does it? Okay, so it looks like we're losing our assistant manager. So that's good. We'll have to go and... oh, great. I've got to advertise for an assistant manager now. Ugh. That's not going to be a pain in the backside at all, is it? It is. It's going to be tiresome. Right, Isador's going off. Mukiele's going off. Helen's injured. Jaden Dans can go on the bench. Why not? Come on, Jaden Dans, on you go. Do you know where the bench is? Yeah. Mundle's injured. Like, honestly, we're just dropping like flies at this point. Actually, let's give Talby a run out, shall we? Here we go. Casardi was on loan at Leicester. Absolutely tore us apart 2 years ago. I was very impressed with him. Okay. How's the game so far? Asks Nizar Ross. It's all right. It's about a 6. A 6 and a bit, possibly. Yeah. 6-ish out of 10. We'll take that for now. A win puts us 3rd. Yeah. How much did they pay you for a 6? Oh, sigh. So much money. I'm not even sat on a chair, mate. I'm just sat on Sports Interactive cash. So much cash. Honestly, my house is made out of cash now. Yeah, and I've not been paid to say anything this, but my current address is Miles Jacobson House. So 1 Shilling Road. Like the scene of Breaking Bad, literally, yeah. Oh, good save, Pato. Personally speaking, it's not Peaks Champman and FM, but it's nice to have a new one back. Oh, agreed. It's not the best football manager at all. I'd be extra nice to your flatmate tonight, and then I think he's had a tough day. Yeah, he has, but you know, again, he's just sitting on a pile of cash as well. It's like, ha ha ha, tasty tears. I think he's busy playing the console version. Having a great time. Do you reckon we can get this on a PC? Just like squeeze the disc in. Be fine. It's pretty much the same, isn't it? Soon comes a patch. Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow a patch comes. There is a patch tomorrow. By all accounts. And then let the comments begin. Then people can be like, well, I've played this game for 14 minutes. Now I can really start to, you know, air my opinions. But previously I've played 17,000 hours on a different game. Playing as Norwich at the minute. Oh, good tackle. Jonas Wind. Neves. Talby. Hume, God, try Hume. Oh, unlucky. If you call it more than 0.33 recurring out of 10, shill is declared. It is. That's exactly what it's like. Yeah. Offering an opinion about Football Manager, that's a shilling. Defending a game that still needs a patch, that's a shilling. Commenting with rationale and logic, that's a shilling. You better believe that's a shilling. Bring out your shills. Bring out your shills. So just to confirm, we are doing the Saudi League as our new save. Going to be great. TJ's morally bereft adventure. I, for one, welcome our new Saudi overlords, as you should. As you should. Yeah, wonderful people. Their government are great. They definitely don't sports watch. Neves. Oh dear. Tony Shillamson. Yeah, we could do that. We could do that. How's the game so far? I'm asking this because my friends, we were like playing together in the same save, wondering if it was worth buying, or is FM24 the best option? Look, I mean, I don't know what your situation is. Like, if you want to play online together, then at the minute, it's probably not the greatest option, but it's going to get better. Obviously, you'd all need to buy FM24 26 to play it. So maybe have a think, maybe have a look around. I guess it depends on what you're after. Like, if you're done with 24, then this is definitely an option. It is different. It is a different game. It is worth looking at. You know, you'd have to give it a bit of time. Like, it is different. So forget everything you've learned. Forget, you know, however many hours you've played with previous versions. That doesn't matter. You've got to treat it as its own game. And if you are willing to do that, and want to do that, then you'll start to maybe get into it, possibly. But I'll be honest, it took me a little while to get into it as well. It didn't grab me straight away. But we're in now, and we're 2 seasons in, so you know, I've not turned it away. I've Jonas Wind, 1-0. Take it easy, Murph. Speak to you soon, my friend. Pleasure to have you in. Do you have any of those old FM football shirts? If so, get Shill 1 printed on the back of it. I have got one of those FM shirts, actually. Yeah, I have got it. Gonna get it framed. Just you know, with some gold all over it, of course. Loving the game, says Michael. Gilberto Mora comes into the meeting, must be feeling confident. He's on 35 grand a week at Hibs, 4th season. He's only asking for 625 grand a week. Jesus. That's a shocking goal to concede. Now for a 15-minute ad break where we all declare our love for Miles. All hail the leader. All hail the leader. Yeah, this is why we're bringing a goalkeeper in. Roofs is injured, and Pato is... yeah. That's not great, is it? That's one of the worst goals we've ever seen. Yeah. I mean, at least he... I don't even know. There's nothing that he at least did anything about, is it? That was just dreadful. Hull are on the attack now. This is just like, there's a momentum shift now. Hume's on a yellow card, and they're getting down our right hand side, so we maybe need to look at that. How do we just pause it a second? What can we do? So we haven't got to the right back, that's a problem. Do we push him forward? Maybe. That feels like the wrong idea, but let's try it. Let's put Wilson in for a Dingra. At least he didn't get injured. That's true. That's true. We haven't had him injured just yet. But there's still time. There is still time. Watson for Dan Neil. Maybe Lefay could have been the option, but let's see. Should we go wider a bit? What about standard? wages in years later does get me mad. I'm in front 3 was about £1.5 million a week. Jesus. But then again, that's football, isn't it? Like, that's literally what it's like now. If you're in the top division, yeah, three players on 300 grand a week. There's almost £1 million a week on wages just for 3 players. Certainly doesn't make it right. And we are drawing with Hull at home. This is classic TJ right now, isn't it? Well, can we just get a point? Just as long as we can get to January and get a couple of players in, I'll be happier. Right, 1-1. That's one of those days. We're 5th there. Devil who is in on the follow. Mr. Buckminster as well in the follow. Thank you very kindly. I'm not getting involved with Dan Neal's whinging. Dan was requested a transfer, has he? I mean, he's good, but I think the other guy's the better one. I think Big Andy's the one. You had Gilberto Mora at Man United 3rd season asking for £1 million a week. Who is this Gilberto Mora? Who is he? Is he an actual player, is he? Right, where's it? Gilberto Mora. There, at Tijuana. Joining Paris Saint-Germain. Okay. So what is he? Is he one of these wonder kids or something? Alright, yeah. Mexican wonder kid. I've never heard of him. No idea. He wants his household bills paid. He clearly does, doesn't he? In fairness, I have no idea how I got him at Hibs 2nd season. Well, I mean, I've only just learnt his name there, so already part of the Mexican national team. There we go. I mean, that is decent, right? Noah Okafor, maybe. Again, Wolves interested. I've just done a... Who's Morton Frendrup? That feels like me, doesn't it? He's only 5'10" and he's not 6'4", so I think we've got to go with our Italian friend, haven't we? Where is he? Casaday. Sunday, Monday, Casaday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Casaday. Thursday, Friday, Casaday. Saturday, he's 6'4", gonna head away for you. Buendia still's an option. Ansu Fati is a weird option. How do I get the in and out possession screen? I know don't really choose my team unless it's a game is glitched. So yeah, you go to match day, and that's when you get to your tactics. So match day, then to tactics. That's where you get your in and out possession down here. I hope that makes sense. Game is definitely glitched. FM on console is unplayable. See, if it's on console, I don't know then. I don't know if that's how you do it there. Zaragoza want to sign Casaday now. No offers for Luco 9. Fine, whatever. Fabio Carvalho, we could look for him as an option. I would be alright with that. Torino respond. They want £6 million. That's fine. We've got the money. Where's Barry Bamford playing? Is he out? He is out on loan, isn't he? Yeah, Nancy. Tom Proctor. Let's give Tom Proctor a contract. Maybe even bring him into the fold, to be honest. Move him up to the seniors. Charlie Forsyth, not quite ready yet, I don't think. Robert Walton is certainly quick. Put an ad out for a head of youth, and the names of these Hong Kong new gens are great. Okay, so I want to put an advert out for an assistant manager. So how do I do that now? Job center. Job adverts. Place advert. Okay. Place advert. Coaching assistant manager. Cool. Okay. That's good. What have we got? What's our finances looking like at this point? We've still got £76 million to spend, so we've got a few quid, right? I know we said 70 million at the start of the stream, but it's gone up to. Well, we said 60 million. It's now gone up. Yeah. Okay, Fulham match, and then new players. We will see new players tonight before we log off. I promise you. I almost feel as though Roofs needs to play rather than Patterson, because Patterson's not been good, has he? Ballard, where's Helen's still injured. Still. Ugh. This is where we're at, isn't it? Anyone had success with 3 at the back yet? Asks Devolutz. Not sure. Right, we have to win. We have to win to stay in the playoffs. Away to Fulham at this moment in time. Come on then, let's have it. Before we go and sign everybody in the league. Going hard on Anthony Robinson. I mean, we could, by the way, but but I'm aware that when we'll do that, we'll inevitably end up getting a red card, so I'd rather not for now. Fulham are 4th. Okay, so this is a big match for us. It's going to be a tight one. As Fulham now come down the wing, which means we're going to be under pressure. Right, Robinson. Oh. Yes, that's that then. yeah, we decided not to bother marking anybody, clearly. Dingra, great ball. Talby's through. First touch. Oh, how's he missed? Honestly. That was on a plate. We should have been level. I reckon if he's played a few more matches and he's a bit more confident, that's a goal. Because Shill's there multiplying. Luke O'Nine's losing control. Oh, should we go back to Greece again? Oh, deflected in. Thunderbolt and lightning. Luke O'Neill is frightening me. Galileo, Galileo, Galileo Figaro. Ian, 31 hours in, starting to get a hang of it. See, this is the thing. There is a moment, isn't it? It's about 20 odd hours, I reckon. And it starts to make sense. The one more match feeling starts to creep in. I mean, as I say, we're on probably about 50 hours now, I reckon. And I understand how the game plays. I don't fully understand it, but I understand enough to get by. Certainly from a streaming perspective. But yeah, you can't get the game in. Like, for those people who've refunded within an hour, you can't understand it in an hour. You just can't. It's impossible. That's another goal conceded the same way. You cracked it, won the Conference League with Hibs in the first season. Don't know what it is with the game, just clicked. There you go, Michael, that's the one. If it works, I don't know how many FMs you've played, but if you've got it working, you've got it working. I mean, we're... Right, let's look at this. Out of possession, set our defensive line a little further back. Jonas Wind, disenchanted. Francolino's coming on. On you go, centre forward. I was late, FM 21, sorry. Okay, well do you know what? That's interesting then. That's interesting. I wouldn't necessarily say that that's late, but that probably does play something into it. Do you know what? Let's put my ender up top. Put Francolino out wide. Will that help? Diarra's upset again. Neves. Oh, it's in. Adingra. He's found his level, hasn't he? At the in the Championship. 33. Was it you that said Adingra was the guy when you get to the Championship? Because I think you were right. People compare this game to a Wonder Kid. In the future will be great, but you'll also need to get Wonder Kids game time. Yeah, and some Wonder Kids don't develop as well. And that's okay. But the thing is, Football Manager, the people who play Football Manager pride themselves on being right about stuff, and ultimately about stuff that doesn't really matter. You know, it's a game all about knowing, isn't it? Like, I know more than you know. And therefore, because of that, there's like I don't know how to describe it. There is a stubbornness to be open to new ideas and new ways of thinking. So a resistance is maybe a better way to say it rather than stubbornness. A resistance. You know, the idea that how dare console players play the game that we like. That bit I don't agree with. I don't agree with any of that. Like, I feel like the more people that can play the game, the better. You know? So I'm certainly not complaining that there's other players that can do it. Centre backs are playing well. It's the full backs that are struggling. Adingra's tiring, so maybe he has to come off. Possibly. Oh, I can bring Yelder on, can't I? I'll do that. Yelder can come on at left back. Dan Neil can come on for... Oh, in fact, are we rewarding Dan Neil? No, we're not. Riggy can come on for Adingra. I'll pop them inside. I'll put my ender there. That's fine, then they can drop like that. There are many gatekeepers in the FM world who want to keep it exactly as it is and it's impenetrable for others. Agreed, Rich, yeah. That is definitely a point. Oh, great challenge. Neves. Oh, what a goal that would have been. Yeah. There's a lot of people like, it's always been like this, so let's not move it like this. Let's not move anything. And yeah, they're just not happy, are they? They don't like the idea of change. RM17, I just started an online save with friends. I haven't put the game days the same time, the game same day. Is there anything I can fix, or am I cooked? They're all complaining. I don't know. I've not had a look at online yet, but as far as I'm aware, it is a bit tricky, a bit fiddly. Uh-oh. Not a third goal like that. Genuinely, Josh King again. Oh. Third cutback goal of the game. Josh King scores the second goal against us, having been on loan at us last season and not being part of the team. Josh King, not that one. This is exactly that one. The other one. When the chance of there's only one Josh King, they go, not really. Dan Neil, Watson, Riggy. Good ball through. My ender. Why is that disallowed? He doesn't need to be disallowed. He's ran from behind. VAR it. Change your mind. Oh, come on. Yes, Francolino was in the offside position, but Mayenda was running from behind. That's unfortunate. Josh King started the revolt. He's still in the WhatsApp group. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Sunderland lose after 5 games unbeaten. It's fine, yeah. It's fine. Thanks for a great stream. You're very welcome, cyclist. Very welcome indeed. We'll catch you up. We'll catch you very soon. You have to do your British and Satin Steel. Nice. Tutritov, let's just give him a new contract as well, actually. He might be alright in the summer. You angered the FM gods somehow. Yeah. Always the way. Always the way. Yeah, the FM gods don't like me very much. To be fair, not many people do, really. Dragoshin looks like he's off to Monaco. Let's cancel the Jaden Dan's deal. He's not really worked out, has he? So Jonas Wins now happy to stay. That's good. Pressure building in Luke O'Nien drama. Well, he's the one who's caused the drama. This is the problem. Do you know what I mean? He's the one who's been booting off, spreading falsities and misinformation. You know, being like, oh, have you heard TJ's a bit of a knob, have you? Like, spreading all that. That's not going to make anybody feel better, is it? Joshua Kazi. Ooh. Who's this lad? 6'5", jumping reach, acceleration. Where's this lad been hiding? Useful backup player. Is he not? I mean, he's got long throws as well. Is he possibly decent? We'll have a look. We'll have a look. Had 4 crashes in your Sunderland save today. But at the minute, touch wood, I've had none. At the moment. Sunderland in the Championship, did your first season go to plan or did you come to their rescue? No, well, it didn't go to plan. It very much went with me being relegated, which was not the plan. But they let us, they let us stay and have another go at trying to get the club back up, which was very, very kind of them. They could and should have sacked me, but they're suckers for punishment as well. Which again is the Sunderland way, isn't it? Like, just make sure that sadness prevails. That's what I'm here for. Aiden, the game needed to change. These people review bombing and refunding an hour need to get a life. Get the game is buggy, it's hard to learn, but the more you play, it gets better. Yeah, that's the thing. It makes sense. I agree. And then Jameson out. Hang on, Aiden, you've changed your tune. You've gone from supporting my view to me on the way out. So I don't know. I wonder if he's related to Nigel who used to play for Portsmouth. Maybe Nigel Quasi. I think it's a different guy. Transfer rumours. Marius Butler. I mean, he plays most places, doesn't he? Position, yes. Financial fair play, we're fine. We've got loads of space with that. So Zertsky's come in. Okay. We've got another striker. Mukiele unfortunately is gone. But Njai, look at this goalkeeper. Keeper. Yeah, now we're talking. Okay, keeper comes in and left back comes in. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, everyone's going to know about this keeper, clearly. Like, if even I know he's good, then we've got something. And then this Karabarashvili, he's going to be fine as well, I reckon. So let's quickly pop them two into the first team just to remember that they're going to be there. So Njai goes in. Kabarashvili goes in. Now what can Miller do? Can Miller possibly play with his right foot? No, he's left-footed only. But that's fine. Let's pop him on the bench. So we've got an option. We've now got a substitute. You've played the Georgian lad in a DLP. Oh, really? I mean, that's... Oof. Now we're really, really going off on one, aren't we? Let's have him as a... Let's maybe consider him being a wing-back, shall we? I don't know if we want to... I don't know if we want to be getting him pushing forward or not, but... We'll see. The Georgian fella's in. Up the Georgian lad. That's what we're here for. And then Zersky can come in as well. Have him on the bench. Plays with Jaden Dans at this point. Let's go to registration, shall we? Preston have made an offer for Luke O'Nien. Yeah, go on. Off your fuck to Preston. Of all the places. Luke O'Nien. He could have gone to Hearts, but no. Maybe Preston. That's where he might have to go. Serves him right. Zerskis goes in. He's young, he's fine. Under 21s. Excellent. Yeah. So, oh yeah, and the fact then that two of our players have come in. They don't even need to be registered. I lived in Preston for 10 years. Nice people, a proper old football club. It's a wonderful place, and it is a proper official old football club. But. Come on, Luke O'Nien's... I'm just hurt, Rich. I'm just hurt. I'm lashing out, right? I'm lashing out because I feel betrayed. That's the problem. Okay? And I know that if I sat down and thought about it properly and, really considered it, then I would be able to wish him well, and I'd be like, do you know what? Yeah, this is a decent move for you. It's a good opportunity. This is fine. Things have changed. I understand things have changed, and you need to move on. But because he's been a bit of a prick, then I just want him to. I really want the move to fail. I want it to be an absolute. I want him to regret every decision that happens, going forward. I don't want him to get injured, by the way, just in case anyone's sat there thinking, okay, let's hope he breaks his leg or whatever. I do not wish him ill. I do not wish him injury. I wish him misery. And that's what I wish him. That's what I wish. Luke's logic, we should be higher in the league. I'm going to play for someone lower in the league. Yeah, when you say it like that, that does sound pretty stupid, doesn't it? But fine, if that's how he wants to be, let him be that. He's at to Liverpool then. Oh, look, yeah, he goes to bed kissing his Carabao Cup trophy, doesn't he? His Carabao Cup medal. The highlight of his career. One day I'll look back and I'll remember the Carabao Cup that I won. I'm sure Isak will end up being all right as a footballer. I'm sure he will. If he becomes a better player, does he then change his name to Luke 10? Yeah, maybe. To be fair, it's funny enough. I'm all right with that. You can have that as a joke. That's good. And Josh Kwasi. Do we like Josh Kwasi or not? I feel like I like Josh Kwasi. Let's compare him to maybe Big Dan Ballard or something, possibly. He's taller than Ballard. But Ballard's better at everything, clearly. What do we think of 26? It's fine. It's all right. It takes a bit of getting used to, but once you get used to it, it's okay. Did we see the Blues beating Millwall 4-0? I did not. If it's happened tonight, I've been here, and if it was any other time, I also have not seen it. Is it worth a try? Everything's worth a try. Everything's worth a try. You know, you never know. You might even like it. So, I would probably make your own mind up. There is a demo. Is there? Because I saw that earlier on, Rich, from one of the websites that, you know, pumps out a load of content, and they were saying that there was a demo, and I was like, I'd not seen that before, and I didn't know if that was a thing. Pedro Neto. Didn't realise. Is that actually a thing? Where's another right back? We need another right back, don't we? We've got 70 odd million quid to spend. 80 million pounds now. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I mean, Cucurella's not going to learn how to play right back, is he? Let's see. I think that's what these positions here recommended. We've got James Hill from Bournemouth. Reasonable. Speaking of trying, have you done a female save yet? Give me an international football again. I've not tried the Women's League yet. It's on my list of things. We'll hopefully get it done at some point. The idea is that we're going to do a journeyman. So we'll be flipping in and around, flitting is what I should really say, between men's and women's football. But that's going to be the second part of the save. So we're going to do Darlington first, just simply to get our understanding of the game, get it working, hope all the bugs and all that are ironed out, you know, for us to sort of like push on, because then when we come to do a journeyman save, we don't want it to ruin as we're going through. How many women's leagues have I got loaded at the minute? None. Because this was just our beta save, so we weren't going into the women's league in our beta save, but we might as part of the journeyman. So, Florin Lana, this game is a big disappointment. It's only a disappointment if your expectations were high. Like, if they weren't, then it's fine. And if your expectations were high, then you've misread the room, haven't you? Like, you've not seen that it was going to be a brand new game being built on a new engine for the first time. Then, yeah, it's not an easy way to do things. It's usually guaranteed to come a bit stuck. What's the rules of the journeyman? The rules of the journeyman are pretty simple, to be honest. Well, I say this, everyone plays it differently. Some people insist on you have to move every couple of years. If you don't win something, you've got to move. But for me, I just roll around. You start the game with no No experience, no badges, no qualifications, nothing. Just turn up, literally start from the bottom and see where you go. And then just like roll around different countries, different continents, seeing what's what, and just having fun. That's the way I do it. Any new leagues beside the women's leagues? Lithuania's in, Egypt is in. Was there one more? Possibly. Oh, Serie B is licensed as well, which is quite interesting. And UAE as well. Alright, okay. Yeah, so literally no leagues we're actually going to play. South Africa was already in there. Well, I mean, Serie B, of course, we'll play Serie B at some point, but mods will add loads more leagues in. There will be like the mega pack will be up and running again within a couple of weeks. Just need to give people a bit of time to get sorted, to be honest, because they can't just do it on day one, you know. I've still got Chris Rigg on my save. Riggy's still here. Don't worry, Riggy is still here. Takeover rumours not to be believed. Diarra's happy now. Good. The board are satisfied. Fans are concerned about the Blackburn Rovers defeat. Agreed. That was bad. Jaden Danzer's gone, which is fine. Up the fighting Tonys. Yes, J Power. I agree wholeheartedly. Shall we? Let's right, we'll play Bolton. Bolton's usually a bit of a bogey team for Sunderland, but let's have a look at our new signings in action, shall we? Helland can go back on the bench, making his way back in. Right, so new signing, Karabishvili and Njai. I don't want a ball-playing goalkeeper. I don't really do it. This feels dangerous for me. It can be no nonsense for now. Do you know what? Fuck it. Let's go for it. He's a ball player. Right, he can... let's just try. And should we put Zertsky up front? Make him a channel forward. Away he goes. Let's have a go then. The Women's League for Scotland, I think they're going to be... I mean, they'll be developing that in the background. Someone will have that up and running pretty quickly. I don't limit years at club, but this is 1 year I'm starting to. I may only do a move if I'm getting headhunted. That feels reasonable, Daniel. Yeah. Move if someone comes in for you. Yeah. You've signed Helland and Karabishvili in your Everton rebuild. How am I liking them? Well, Helland I've got now, and he's been good. Karabishvili has just literally turned up, so he's about to make his debut, so we're about to find out. And then Mamo Njai is our new goalkeeper as well. So hopefully these two players can be off to a good start. And we've got Zerski up front for Man U as well. So this is time for us to start making that step. Ballard up to Francolino. I mean, on paper we've still got a pretty good squad. You know, Francolino, Ruben Neves. Good ball down the line. Francolino. Back inside. Cuts in. Oh, stupid effort. A dangerous class in the Championship. Zersky didn't bother going in for that. Didn't fancy it, clearly. Don't tell us this is going to lead to a goal, though. Oh, good challenge by Watson. Francolino. Zersky brings it down. Well played. Then loses it. It's Hume. Diarra. A dinger again. Oof. We need to bring Wilson back on as well, the Scottish lad. Get him back on the left. Oh, Ballard near post. I feel the future updates are going to be game changing. They should be. They should be. They're literally meant to come in to make the game better. So, fingers crossed. That's exactly what they'll do, Aiden. Fingers crossed. Where are Bolton? 20th. Let's be more positive. Hope they don't do it as DLCs. But it is, well, it is DLCs, but it's like not paid for DLC. It comes as part of like an update patch. The theory is it shouldn't break the game, and it shouldn't break your save. That's the theory. And it's all meant to be save game compatible, from what they're saying. So, Francolino. It's fine, just see out the first half. Nothing silly, please, everyone. Keep things nice. Oh, Ballard. Out to Francolino. Neves. Zersky. Neves. Oh, Francolino. Drive on. Alderete. Oh, I mean, that's a wild effort. Why on earth is he shooting right there? I've got no idea. They won't be adding leagues as DLC. They literally won't. There'll be no more licenses to add in during the game cycle. If this was an EA game, the DLC would cost as much as the game. Absolutely. And every single transfer you'd have to pay some sort of microtransaction as well. Doing J3 with Nagano. Fair play. J3 is like, that's, you've got hairs on your chests. That's a tough one. Yeah, we're doing Darlington. Are we going to go as a one club save? Don't know. Is it going to be a sort of like non-league to legends sort of thing? Maybe. Is it going to end up being a journeyman? Possibly. Don't know. We'll see what happens. Francolino, good challenge. But yeah, we figured we'd start learning the game at the bottom. Nice big storyteller save. And then we'll do a journeyman, like March time or something. Hume. Oh, off the inside of the bar. Trey Hume. Imagine they dropped FM27, no leagues, all of them but a couple of dollars to add. Oh, do you know what? That would be, in a sense, that would be really funny. I would find that funny. Journeyman for me, but we've got to start outside Europe. This is why I'm not doing it from the start, because I want to start outside Europe as well, but I also want to get some extra leagues loaded in. And I think the Journeyman would then become a bit of a Pentagon-ish, but it also wouldn't, if that makes sense. I don't know. We'll have to have a think. Start somewhere fun. Maybe we start in Europe. Maybe we start like Croatia or something. Well, that's for later on in the year. Or maybe we pick Sunderland for the save. So I support Sunderland. That's the obvious choice there. Which means it's a bit embarrassing to get them relegated. Not going to be well liked among the fan base. Balls over the top. Watson's through. Pulls it back at Dingra. Off the bar again. First time managing in Japan. Nice. We did a very, very, very short stint in Japan, and I should have played a little bit more. Right, Dingra's having a good time, but he is tiring, so let's put Wilson on. Mix it up a bit. Demo's free on Steam. Ah, okay. See, I didn't know that, Ian. That's interesting. Like, I'm glad that people have mentioned there's a demo there now. Neves, Ballard, Alderete, over the top. Zerski goes for it. Gets it back. Nice ball out to Hume. Neves, Zerski, go on. Oh, Francolino, 2-0. Fair play for Zerski, mind. I thought, is he gonna take a pop himself? No, he's not. Stig, welcome in, appreciate the raid. Very, very kind. Hope you're well. How was your stream? What was a good one? Completed the plat for Astro's Playroom for the PS5. Nice. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure what Astro's Playroom is, but good on you. Good on you. Stream's good. Stream's good. We're having a nice time. Season's going all right. We haven't been sacked just yet. We've had a little bit of player revolt, but we've got a lot of money to spend in January, and we've already spent some of it. We'll spend a lot more tomorrow when we come back in and do some more stream. Because to be honest, we're way over time. We normally finish at midnight. So in a sense, this is now actually justifying where I'm at with the save. Like, the first couple of days of playing this, I would have been off at midnight. Whereas now, like, we're still playing. Like, so I have found something in it that I'm like, you know what? There's a game here now. What am I still doing up? I've got no idea, console. I'm about to go to bed now. Literally about to go to bed. We've won a match. We've won another couple of matches, actually, to be honest. So everything's going fine. Parachute payments working in my favour. No, it's not parachute payments. We sold a lot of players in January. Sorry, at the end of the season. So we sold players, and then we've obviously sold some more players in January. So we've got lots of cash to spend. So yeah, so we're gonna keep doing that, and we're gonna keep adding, and then we'll get some more players through the door, I think. But I think that's probably a decent enough time to leave it. To be honest, 2nd of January. So tomorrow, get yourselves back in 9 o'clock. We will be streaming once again. Should also say as well, if you're not following the FM Show podcast, make sure you do that. Also, Patreon drops tomorrow morning. If you haven't already done so, get yourself signed up. And the WFM Show as well is also fantastic. Make sure you follow them. Give them some love. Their second episode came out yesterday, and it was brilliant. And I think it's probably a reasonable idea then to go and see Ank, and they can tell you all about it and how good the episode was. Because it's all well and good me telling you, you know what I mean? Like, and it was class. But Ank will be able to explain it more for you. So let's go and see them, and you can check out Bristol City Women's football. So let's go and get the raid sorted. A pleasure, as always. Take care of yourselves, everyone. We'll see you all tomorrow. Alright? Take care of yourselves. Speak to you in a wee bit. Sleep well. Bye now.